Hi,
Hi.
this is Arkham Horror. I'm Phlip, and that was Tao. Um, we were
Okay,
doing.
well then,
We were,
that's wow. We really pulled it all,
vroom, vroom,
pulled
we
out
did
all
it.
the stops for this intro, didn't we?
Yeah. Now I'm pretending to be a car with the camera and just vrooming around. Vroom,
Mm.
vroom, vroom. I'm so
We
fast.
were traveling to a bunch of places that weren't scenarios, and then we stopped in the middle of them because there was so much reading, and we're gonna probably be continuing because we're going to Shanghai and then Tokyo, I assume, right?
That's right. We're at Shanghai. And 32J. So we're just gonna keep reading.
Sure.
Let us
32.
let us tell you a story time thing.
All
Story time.
right.
Story time.
Hmm.
What was the dossier for Shanghai? Because I don't even think we read that. Oh wait,
Agent
this
Flint went here, is
there's
what we
there's
know.
a problem.
Oh, it's there. We go.
It has been solved, and by solved I mean this
What
needs
was
to
his
not.
voice? What did he speak like
Was
this?
that Agent Flint? That yeah, I think that was Agent Flint.
Then I shall read because he's here. Ready?
Oh
Alright.
yeah, oh yeah. He went here in the very beginning, and he's been
Mm-hmm.
here for oh god, almost a month.
Alright,
uh,
I'll read it.
okay.
Just a brief recap. We're visiting a bunch of places, basically getting a bunch of non-scenario errands done.
Yeah,
Anyways, let's read this one.
last time we went to Marrakesh and died, and then we reloaded from the last save, and uh, then beat Marrakesh.
Then
Not
we went to Ybor City.
handily. Yeah, we went to your boy city.
Then we went to Rio de Janeiro, Lagos. Then we went over here to Bombay. And then I
Yeah.
believe at Bombay, we had
What
your
what
keys stolen.
what happened at Rio de Janeiro?
Um,
I mean, your city. We went in and talked to a very fanciful, very gruff guard, um, who let us take a key. So we got a sword key, and
was this the
then
place where we appreciated the architect? I don't honestly remember. I
no,
know at
that was
Lagos we
later
got
on. Let's
in
see,
Lagos we got
44.
documents to deliver to Tokyo.
Oh, Rio de Janeiro was we met the doctor lady, who was
Oh, and
talking
she's
about
somewhere in
the theory
Australia.
of annihilation. Yeah, she went
Although
to
we may not
Australia.
have time to visit her because we're thinking we may,
We
after
gotta
going to Tokyo,
we
circle
we
back, but
gotta
we'll figure it out.
we gotta visit her probably. Oh, then we picked up a
Huh?
special delivery in Lagos, which is where we get this card, Foundation Intel, which is a weakness we have to keep in our deck. The dossier is filled with important findings. It isn't relevant to your situation in the slightest. Probably just drop it off at the Sanctum. They told us that. So we gotta go do that. Maybe, possibly, probably. That's what we're doing actually. Um, then we went
Then we went to
to
Bombay.
Bombay, Mr.
I believe at
Bombastic.
Bombay we
30.
appreciated the architecture.
Bombay was 36, right? I thought
Yeah,
Bombay was the lady. Oh no, that was the architecture. Then Kathmandu is the lady, right?
what lady? Oh,
The
the whistle. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Whistle on the Wind. So yeah, then this Kathmandu we went to and we got Cursed.
We got a whistle, but we also took a trauma because we keep hearing a whistling, and now we're in
Uh
Shanghai.
yeah, we possess a mysterious whistle. Um
Shanghai 32. So I'll go ahead and read that, okay? Let's see.
32. Okay.
All right. You send a missive to Agent Flint ahead of your arrival, setting a meeting place and time. Jing'an Temple at noon, and head there as soon as you arrive, entering the broad stone courtyard at the temple's entrance. After a short while, a tourist approaches you, and asks in English,
You're sure you're alone?
"It's Flint." It's it okay. Well, I guess that's his voice, but
Keep
it takes
reading
you a
it.
moment to realize that the tourist is none other than Flint. In a subtle yet convincing disguise, he narrows his eyes at your stare.
Answer me.
He says, scanning his surroundings. You assure him that you haven't been followed.
Can't be too careful. Eyes everywhere. I have a lead on one of those coterie types here in Shanghai, just like the Foundation Intel suggested. They call her subject number 46, Q, aka the lady with the red parasol.
Sure enough, she brings that parasol everywhere she goes. As far as coterie insignias go, it's not. Oh, never mind. That's you. That's you. I thought that was a
Sure,
quotation to end the talk.
sure enough, she brings that parasol everywhere she goes. As far as coterie insignias go, it's not the most subtle.
While he whispers, he pulls a large camera and tripod from his duffel bag and painstakingly sets it up a shot of the temple.
Oh
And
man,
then you
my
take out your
character's
bigger camera
yeah.
and
I was
going.
like, whoa, is that the new whatever thing? I'm so interested. Yeah, it's pretty great. I love this thing. Takes real good
You
pictures and all.
you
It's
wonder aloud
digital.
what in the world Flint is up to.
Stop staring.
He hisses under his breath. Then you spot other tourists taking photos as well, and you realize that Flint is better at blending in than you are.
What are you talking about? I got cameras there. The last time I saw the lady with the parasol, she was leaving a meeting between several wealthy British and Chinese businessmen, railwaymen.
He says quietly, head still down.
Women aren't usually allowed at such meetings, nor are regular citizens. To be in that room, you have to be able to get the attention of those powerful men, which means you're either very powerful yourself or obscenely wealthy.
Flint takes a few photos, then moves to a new spot and starts the tedious process of focusing the camera all over again.
Within 2 weeks of that meeting, they announced a lucrative new contract. It seems all their competitors were convinced for one reason or another to step away from the project, which left them to write their own ticket, name their own price, as you will.
He slowly scans the courtyard again, careful to move just his eyes and not his head.
Could be she has leverage on them, or maybe she's just that charming, but I'm willing to put my money on it being the influence of a key. If that's true, it's imperative that we're not made.
Flint's paranoia is infectious. We did tell the truth to Taylor, so coiled serpent too. Here.
Look, I would tell you more, maybe even let you help me out here, but you've made it pretty clear you're a bit chatty, and the last thing I need is the coterie figuring out I'm onto them. So how about we split up? Keep doing what you're doing, and I'll, contact you when I have a good lead.
Without letting you protest, Flint packs up his camera and leaves. Flint is working solo. Let me write that down. Okay.
Okay, also in the campaign log, find the 6th spot from the current time, and under that spot, write Psi. PSI.
Day 30 is Psy. Okay.
Yeah. It's
And
Oppa
give me
Gangnam Style.
Clark. Shut up.
All right.
Anyways,
we're definitely heading to Tokyo, right?
yeah. I mean, we're already there, so 37M.
Okay, I'm gonna mark a
37.
time down because we've moved. I am the keeper of time. Oh, you've moved
Okay,
it.
I've already moved it. Okay, so we are in. If the cell is delivering,
We are delivering Foundation
Yeah.
intel. We are in Tokyo. Special delivery 2. This one.
Okay.
Threading your way through the crowded streets, you meet a shrouded figure in a back alley. Reciting a phrase written in your instructions, you whisper, 6 lions prowl at dusk. The figure lowers the brim of their hat and recites the callback.
The bride feasts in darkness.
Relaxing your guard, you hand the Foundation operative the documents and they retreat into the shadows. In your campaign log, cross off that the cell is delivering intel. Each investigator removes a copy of Foundation intel from the deck, and we choose any number token in the chaos bag and we replace it with a number token of a value 1 higher. So I think
probably the -4 to a -3. Because then we have to, try to succeed on -3s at most, which is a lot better, right?
I mean, there's that. Well, no, because usually one of the tablets or something is a -4.
But the other thing, then,
the other thing we can do is if we're thinking of either of us getting relentless, which we can both take, then getting a -1 to a 0, is pretty helpful because then we can still have a possible 0 in the bag for when we
I think it's better in order to make up for.
Yeah, I know. Getting rid of the biggest thing is better.
Well, this wasn't as useful, but at least we delivered it nonetheless.
I was just putting out a thing.
Okay,
so that's. Yep. Oh, we take out that thing in our deck. So we had this Foundation intel. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw
we never
this
even had a chance to use it.
in the garbage.
So we're at Tokyo now.
Yeah, where are we gonna go?
Kabul, Moscow, I think is a scenario. Is it? It's not. Moscow is not. Constantinople is.
Constantinople.
Yes, this place is Alexandria.
Sound it out. Sound it out, Tao.
Constantinople.
No.
Constantinople. Constantine. Nople. Constantinople?
I'm sorry, it's pronounced Constantinople.
Okay, now you're just
That's
messing with
that's I
me.
am. It's wrong. It's Constantinople. Anyways,
So,
Kabul probably next. That takes one,
Kabul,
2, 3 days.
Constantinople, and Alexandria. These three are all scenarios. So we
What
could do
other
a couple.
options we have? We can do one or 1, 2, 3 and go to Quito. 1, 2, 3 to Kabul. These are like the same though, because these were all put down by the same thingamajig.
Yeah,
And this Kabul is just to get back that one key, right? I mean, I guess we
yeah,
probably
but
want
then there's
keys.
also there's two other scenarios close by.
Yeah,
That's the advantage of it. We can also just go down to Sydney, Perth, and then head up to Tunguska.
Tunguska,
Tunguska. We haven't unlocked Hong Kong, Kuala Lumpur, or
Lumpur.
Manokwari yet, have we?
No. Yeah, I think we just go to Kabul then.
Sure. It's connected to a lot of other stuff, so yeah.
Two,
One, two,
three.
three. That's 3 days. I'll mark it off.
Why am I
One,
moving
two, three.
this? We just do
We're at
this.
day
And
28 now.
did you
I
mark off the
marked off
time?
days.
I thought I
I
was
just
the
did 3
keeper of
days.
time. Okay.
Sorry. Should we read Kabul's thing?
No, we should just leave it alone.
What?
That's the end of the episode. Bye. Okay, yeah. 14C.
14. What the?
Ruses and
Determine.
reclamation. Determine if this site is the site of your missing keys by performing the following steps. Gather an enemy's concealed mini card. It doesn't matter which one. And 3 decoys. Okay. You know what? We'll just get the red gloved man. And then... or you know what? Here. We'll get this and this. Copy. Paste. Paste, paste. There we go.
Your camera's the good one. Okay. If wrong leads is recorded in your campaign log, gather 1 fewer decoy for each tally mark. There are 3 tally mark. Okay. We just go straight to that. So flip the gathered concealed face down, shuffle them, choose one at random. So basically, we're gonna see if it's a decoy or not. So shuffle and draw.
It's a decoy.
Which means go to Ruse and Reclamation 1. You search every known coterie sanctum and safe house in this region, looking high and low for the villain who stole your precious cargo, but find nothing. Either they're not here, or they're so well hidden that searching any more thoroughly would be a waste of time. Resigned, you plan your next move. In your campaign log, record wrong leads, and next to this, record a tally mark, and you may embark. So this is not where they are. That's it. So,
Okay.
yeah, okay. Wrong leads 1.
Cool.
And then, so yeah, there's nothing here. Where do we want to go now then?
Well, that was a waste of time. I guess
I didn't
2.
realize.
That was just for this one, right? Number 1, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I guess we didn't waste any time because we were gonna go probably here anyway. You said Constantinople's 1, right?
Constantinople.
21 is 21
Yes,
one.
it
Yeah,
is.
we should do that one. Wait, do we have any info on Constantinople?
We do not. Well, it's hard to say because what we have that we don't understand is we possess a mysterious whistle. We appreciate the architecture. We met Dr. Irwan. Those are the 3 things that we have that we don't know where they belong to.
Yeah, but we haven't got any information about Constantinople. Like, it wasn't in one of the lists here.
No.
So this is a weird one. Okay.
Should we
Let's
still
look.
go
Let's
there,
look.
though? Maybe?
Well, let's look at the dossier really quick because subject
Okay.
class green, real identity Shaheen Shaheen Ejay with a C. Okay.
Ejay.
Sure. I don't know. That sounds right.
Turkey. Description here in after lady in Vermilion Veil, or real name Ejay Sahin, is a woman of Turkish descent, 34 years of age, approximately 161 centimeters in height. It is unknown whether this is the subject's
pants.
Why couldn't they say height? Oh, face? Or
true appearance, or if
Sure.
if it's the subject's superpower.
Oh, or a disguise or false identity at all time. Oh, it could be like their daughter or like their mother, subject's mother, maybe, or a disguise
or their pants, which is what I said.
Or their at all times, subject wears traditional. How do you pronounce that? Hijab.
Yeah, hijab. Something. I don't know.
Hijab. Okay. Of unusual stark red color, likely a
shark head.
Shark head object designating coterie membership. Paradimensional capabilities. Lady in Vermilion Veil appears to either possess no such capabilities or has successfully hidden such capabilities from Foundation intelligence.
Oh,
Sightings.
spooky.
Ece Sahin is a well-known and renowned art collector and museum curator operating in the Turkish and Islamic Art Museum in Constantinople. She has either
No troubles in the world.
or is, for all intents and purposes, a normal everyday person with troubles in the world.
With
No,
trouble.
leadership is under assumption
That
that she
she
does
is
have troubles.
probably not a normal person.
Approach procedure. AJ has already reached out to Foundation envoys, dispatched to confront and question intentions. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So you just gotta go talk to this lady. It's probably fine. Hold on. I did not mark a time for Constantinople, so let's go do that. We are on the last week of the campaign, apparently.
okay.
So that's fun.
Gulls
Uh,
cry out. Oh, should I read this or should you want to do voicer?
so yeah, I'll read it. You can do the voice.
Sure.
Gulls cry out as you cross the Galata Bridge, what many would call the link between the traditional city of Constantinople and the districts of Galata, Bayogla, some other ones, where a large portion of foreign merchants and diplomats live and work. Since you know where you are headed and time and secrecy are of the essence, you decide against hiring a translator and head directly to the Suleiman complex, where the target of your investigation, a Miss ES, supposedly works. Miss Sahin has made a name for herself in several fields of academia, specifically in the fields of antiquity and art history. According to your intel, she works as a curator in the recently established Turkish and Islamic Arts Museum, but to your surprise, your case files include a wealth of other information about Miss Sahin, from her schooling all the way back to her early life. All of this points to one of two conclusions. Either she is not hiding like the other members of the coterie, or she has crafted an extensive cover story. According to your intel, Miss Sahin has already reached out to the Foundation by way of an offer of introduction. Could be a trap, but if she truly wishes to meet, you can't turn down such an opportunity. Thankfully, her office is not difficult to find, and the door marked with her name and full title in Turkish and several other is not difficult to find. The door marked with her name and full title in Turkish and several other languages. You knock, and she bids you enter. Okay, I need to take a breath because I don't. It's a lot of words together, okay? It's about. You knock and she bids you to enter, which you do with much caution, eyes instinctively darting to every one of the room's corners and hiding places. The room is warm and richly decorated, the walls covered in beautiful tapestries and paintings of many styles ranging from hundreds of years old to very recent, and shelves filled to the brim with a variety of colorful ceramics, glassware, and old musty texts.
Greetings.
Miss Sahin says with a warm smile that seems to brighten the room. She is a young woman with a dark tan skin, just one, hazel eyes, and the wispy figures of one of
She's wearing multiple skins.
Mock at her, and the wispy figure of one who has spent her entire life in academia.
What can I do for you?
You inform Miss Sahin that you received her earlier communication and her desire to meet with you.
You just shout it out.
Which she takes a moment to interpret before her eyes go wide.
Oh, so you
She clears her throat and does not finish that train of thought.
I see. Then in that case, please sit down. We'd have much to discuss.
You tell Miss Sahin that her accent is very strange, but that also she can start by explaining her involvement with the coterie. Your eyes catch her shifting uncomfortably in her seat at the mention of the organization's name.
Coterie is involved with a great many things all over the world, but as you likely already know,
She says, choosing each word delicately.
but our goals are not so different from your own. I have spent many years as a researcher for the organization, searching for the very same things your employer seeks. Objects of arcane power that can be used to defend humanity from threats we cannot see. We do have a key.
We do. Oh, you reveal your key and show it to Miss Sahin, wondering if this is one of these artifacts she speaks of.
I see you are already in possession of one such object. Where did you acquire this?
You tell Miss Sahin that you recovered this key before one of her colleagues could cause further harm with it.
Key? Is that what you call them? Interesting, but not surprising. They have been called many things by many people throughout human history. Your terminology is apropos. They are the key to unlock power from other realms, power enough to save the world or to doom it.
Or to control humanity, you note out loud. Miss Sahin sighs.
You are not wrong, but I assure you not all of us within the coterie would use them for such purposes. There are those, like myself, who wish only to use them for the good of others.
You ask Miss Saheen why you should trust her, given actions of the coterie. The auctions of the coterie. Ah, here, here.
You're just tripping over all your words.
Yeah, in other places around the world,
Ours is not an organization with a leader or hierarchy.
she explains.
We operate independently in furtherance of a unified goal, but
She swallows hard with a shudder.
some employ methods I do not agree with. Methods which disgust, and if I am being wholly honest, terrify me.
Boop. You still don't know if Miss Saheen is telling the truth, but there's no point in not hearing her out. You ask her what the situation in Constantinople is and why she has sought an audience with the Foundation.
Istanbul.
She corrects you.
The people of Istanbul no longer refer to the city by that name.
You make a note to yourself to refer to the city only as Istanbul from here on out.
One of the relics you have been searching for is here in Istanbul. It is one I have been seeking for many years, a talisman bound to a powerful entity, what some might call a genie, or in the traditional sense, the only kind of non-human entity with the capability to exercise free will.
Judging from Miss Saheen's clinical definition, you wonder if she knows that dogs do have free will. You also wonder aloud if Miss Saheen believes this to be true.
A genie? No, I do not believe this talisman is bound to a genie. I suspect its master is something even more powerful and inhuman, something not of Earth at all, and the two of us are not the only ones looking for it. After the Great War and the dismantling of the Ottoman Empire, many records were thrown into chaos, but many more emerged from obscurity, including those pertaining to this talisman. The other group searching for it, the things they have done in search of this knowledge,
Her face pales, and she struggles to keep her composure.
they'll do anything to get their hands on it. Murder and torture are just tools to them. I hate to think what sort of heinous act these villains would commit if they managed to obtain it. And the worst part is, I believe one of my cohorts may be the one pulling the strings. I am so close to finding it, but if they find it first.
You understand now why Miss Saheen came to you. If one of the coterie is behind the cult's actions, she could not go to them with this information. Still, lingering doubt toils in your mind.
Please,
She pleads with you.
find the talisman before this cult does. I do not wish to see what entity it is they worship. I'll do what I can to help you if you place the talisman into my care afterward. In return, I promise never to relinquish it to the control of the other, more dangerous members of my organization. It will remain safe and tethered in my control. I cannot guarantee the same should you wield it yourself. Please, we are on the same side, I assure you.
Laughed Miss Saheen. Okay, let's see. We have to
uh,
decide. So we'll find it. Wait, she's giving us a thing, right?
yeah, we're gonna trust her.
Oh, we trust everybody. Okay.
I
So
mean, I think it's just that's what I'm doing, okay? You're a photographer and I'm a medic. We're not exactly sneaky people.
that is true. Did you read the last thing? I mean, we were like that guy was like doing all the picture taking and good stuff, and we were just hanging out there like staring at him. Probably.
Bye.
All
Okay.
right, we'll
Uh,
find it and place it in your care. Proceed to intro two.
uh,
She lets out a long breath, visibly relieved.
Thank you. I will admit I wasn't sure if I could trust you. It is a comfort to know that our two organizations can work together when lives are at stakes. After all, steaks are delicious. Sorry, we share the
After
same
all,
goal.
we love steak. she she rises to her feet and shakes your hand. You ask Miss Saheen where you should begin searching.
The last written account of the talisman's existence was during the city's conquest in the 15th century. It was likely hidden in order to keep the invading Ottomans from finding it. After that, it remained hidden for many long years. It was not but a fable, spoken of in hushed voices and whispers. But due to recent events, well, it would not surprise me if the recent Allied occupation of the city had something to do with this sudden interest in finding it. But let us not get buried in conjecture. I will begin looking in places that were not sacked by the conquering army. The university may also be a useful recourse for you. But as for me, I am not particularly helpful in the fight. So if it comes to that, but I can provide you with aid in my own way. The cell is working with, what was her name? AJ or something like that?
Hold on. There's a pronunciation, guys, over here. It's yeah, a J, a
A
J.
J. Okay.
I
Even though it's a
guess.
C.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and I both were like, what?
I feel like that's like a
Um,
soft J. Like it should be like a Shay or something.
J?
Ichi.
No, it's J. It's it's right there.
Oh,
It's
hold
J.
on. I'm gonna
It's not.
pause and I'm gonna go look up a thing on how to pronounce this.
We'll do.
AJ,
It's AJ. A J. Let me do it one more time.
AJ.
A J. So it is how they spelled it. Good. Anyway, we did some setup too while we were trying to look that up. She's in front of me now. She does cool stuff where you can exhaust her and look at the top card of an investigator's deck. If it's not a weakness, I can place it face down beneath her, and then after any key is shifted, then we have to draw all the cards that are underneath her. I think there's like a tool we can use if you can find that, Tao, in the accessories, and then I'll read the agenda and the act deck.
What tool?
So like for cards underneath that, like
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
yeah,
It's not the hand helper.
I thought it was something, not the displacement tool. Is it the hand helper?
No, that one just counts the number of cards you have in your hand.
Oh, that's sweet. Maybe
Yeah,
they took
that's useful if you have like a ton of cards in your hand, but
generic
difficulty, draw
difficulty.
token, navigation overlay. Is it navigation overlay maybe?
No,
What's the search assistant do?
I don't know. Scary. Number of cards to search. Oh, it lets you search cards. So hold on.
Oh
If
yeah,
I
we don't need that.
hold on, I just want to test this out because we've never even seen this. It could be cool. Search 3. Oh.
We don't need to do that anymore because we have the right click and search select, you know. So that
I mean,
was from the iPod
I
version.
still don't even do that. I just push the button, the hotkey to,
That too.
which is nice. Okay, that's weird. Oh well. Anyways, so that happens. Blah 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 blah. Let's read the agenda. Agenda: Agents of the Dark. The cultists operating in Istanbul is secretive. Or I'm sorry, the cult operating in Istanbul is secretive and deadly, with eyes everywhere and ears in every dark corner of the city. Each non-weakness cultist enemy gains concealed 1. After you evade a cultist enemy, return it to the shadows and resolve its concealed keyword, and then take control of one of its clues. I guess
Okay, I
if
found
it,
it. It's this thing. It's the attachment helper.
is that what it is?
Yeah, and then you would take a card and put it in it, and then boom, it shows you what the card was. Eureka's in there.
Nice.
Click it, and Eureka comes out. You could
Nice.
change the image, but we'll just use the wooden sledge because there's not one for AJ.
Well, I like Safina because
Okay.
she's an art person, right? So
Well, she's looks
yeah,
more like a curator, but sure.
yeah, but no, but she like works. She knows art history and stuff, so that'll be helpful. We'll put her like this.
Okay.
We'll put
So
Shrimps by there, so we don't forget.
let's read. The only thing is we had to draw 2 cultists early, and they have concealed. But we haven't read the agenda act or this bonus scenario card.
Well,
So
I just
go
read
ahead.
the agenda, so we'll read the act now.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear it.
So
I'll read that.
search for the
Oh, go.
manuscript. According to Miss Sahin, the talisman has been hidden somewhere in the city for many hundreds of years. You must not let it fall into the cult's hands. Our objective: find the talisman before the cult does. If either the cult or investigators at any location possess the requisite number of clues as a group, advance. Do not spend any clues when you advance. We need 8
And
clues. What are these?
I have
After
to
one or more
unveil it.
doom is placed on a cultist enemy, flip them to their clue side. Oh, okay. So that happens
So
right
they don't
now.
have doom. Okay.
Yeah. If any enemy has more than 3 clues on it, move the clues in excess of 3 to clues unveiled below. The number of clues possessed by the cult is equal to the number of clues on cultist enemies in play, plus the number of clues on clues unveiled below. The number
I
of
see.
clues
So therefore,
possessed by the cult.
so they have 5 right now because we have an acolyte and a wizard of the order.
Okay.
So it's gonna be moving quick.
And then you copied that, locked that down. What's our tablets? Because we have a lot of tablets. We have 2 -5s. Oof. Right? I think. What does our bag look like now? We haven't looked at the bag in a while.
The cultists
So,
themselves count. Okay, hold on. First
we
off,
have
the
3
skulls are
cultists.
skulls are minus X. X is the highest number of clues on a cultist, up to 3. If it's Act 3, X is 3. Okay. The cultist is -5, but you can place a doom on a cultist enemy in order to change it to -1. And the tablets is -3s. If you fail, place a clue on your location.
Okay.
One of your clues on your location.
We
Okay.
don't have any of the other
Well,
ones. Oop.
yeah, the cultists are pretty scary, unfortunately, but everything else seems fine.
Yeah, and just as a
Alright.
reminder, I think if we kill them, right, they drop their clues on the location they're at.
No, it doesn't say that.
I mean, isn't that just what happens when you kill an enemy with clues
No,
on them?
all attachments on an enemy just go away. It's like the doom on the enemy goes away. Unless something specifically says, oh wait, after you evade an enemy,
Yeah, after
take
you
control
evade,
of one of its
you get the clue by evading them. But I thought with enemies, if they had clues on them and you killed them, then the clues drop
No.
onto the.
There's an enemy in the Path to Carcosa who picks up a clue. It was that like cultist, the fanatic or whatever.
Oh,
It
right.
specifically said on him, take this clue when he dies.
That's right.
So yeah. So no.
Well, I
their
mean, I
clues-
thought that would be instead of it falling on the ground.
no, they just go away. Like you don't get their clue unless you evade them, apparently.
Okay.
And if you evade them, they reconceal themselves, which is an annoyance.
I'm just gonna pause for a second to just double check to make sure that that's correct.
Why do
Alrighty, we did not find an answer to it, so we're gonna go with if they died, the clues go with them. I guess we should have a clue marker because isn't what's one of the yeah, it's with 8 clues that they.
But it'll be shifting around. We just have to keep track of the acolytes at every time. Do not spend any clues when you advance. Yeah. We just got to keep track because this will be a little. But right now they have 5. We'll keep a track during every time a cultist comes in.
So this isn't forced, but I have a feeling it should be forced.
Advance.
Because otherwise, like, otherwise you could be like, they got the clues. Well, let's go kill them before like we advance.
Yeah. That's actually that's a good. It doesn't say forced, but it probably should be.
There's only one agenda and it's 4. Okay.
I think they probably
maybe it's a
get, like,
repeating.
clue on
Maybe
our
it's a
table.
repeating agendas. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Ready? Let's go over our deck changes.
Oh yeah. What was your
haven't
deck
in a while.
changes?
I upgraded my Archive of Conduits. Now I have the ability to heal with it. I have this weakness, and I have these 2 keys. So these stable keys, let's put them in.
Yep, we've seen the keys a little bit. We should put them in on the good side.
These are the good sides, yeah.
I was reading.
This Archive of Conduits is gone. Foundation Intel is also gone.
I had a little more changes. I also have that paradimensional understanding thing that lets me shift one of my keys. I don't have any, so it's just a dead card. I got rid of a scavenging, which looks different because I found out there's a different one, but it's gone now, so it doesn't matter. And we got a knowledge is power, which seems pretty sick with specifically research notes. So because it's probably going to come up if I draw this card, I just want to explain how it works really quick. Research notes says that I can spend an action and test 0, and for each point I succeed by, I can spend an evidence to discover a clue at my location. With knowledge is power, I can do this even if there's no evidence on research notes and just discover as many as I'm successful by. Because the spend in evidence is a cost according to the rules, and knowledge is power says you resolve an action or quick ability ignoring all costs. And then if that asset was in your hand, you can discard it to draw a card. So research, this lets me just do like, I'm going to do a check, 6v0 for, versus a
that's when you draw the
shroud.
auto fail.
Yeah, that's when I draw the auto fail. That'll happen, 100%. Okay. Next, we got William T. Mallison. He's turning into William T. Mallison, level 2. So his thing changes from, instead of drawing an encounter card, shuffling it back and drawing a new one, to I can draw another encounter card, or I can make Tau draw another encounter card, and then we choose which one of those 2 that we want to resolve and cancel and discard the other one. So
sounds good.
Yeah, it not only does it get rid of it, like, because that one's gone. This one goes in the deck. Boop. This one goes in the deck. Boop. This one goes in the deck. Boop. I'm also getting rid of my Hawkeye folding cameras, and I know what you're saying. You're saying, no, why would you? Because I want to read the newspaper. Dang it, I gotta do my crosswords.
Okay.
Newspaper gives me +2 books if I don't have any clues. And if I would discover one or more clues, I discover an additional clue. If I have no clues.
Oh,
So
I also forgot to mention I have a Studious. That's one thing I've picked up as well. So I start with 6 cards in my opening hand, not 5.
yes, extra card for that sweet, sweet geared up action.
Indeed. Okay. Looks like we're ready to
Lastly,
begin.
there's one big change I gotta mention, which is
Oh yeah, yeah.
the Raven Quill. So Tao told me that I can't get Supernatural Record because I'm stupid. So I'm retroactively putting those little check boxes
So for every
into.
2 boxes you check off, it counts as 1 XP basically for the purposes of deck building requirements. Daryl Simmons cannot grab anything higher than a level 2 Seeker card. So he literally can't do he can't grab Supernatural Records unless he loses Spectral Binding. So when he was trying to upgrade it on Arkham DB, which was rightfully being like, you can't do this, he was like, it's broken.
Well,
And I
yeah,
was like,
no, it was only when I was trying to put the last dot in. It didn't warn me or anything when I was putting the first few. So
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 we're
that
retroactively saying that it just went to
that
interwoven
it
ink.
went to interwoven ink because I'm an idiot. So
Yeah, yeah.
that
We're learning. We're learning. It's fine.
these are new cards. Yada
We
yada.
reloaded a save again.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Ready to draw opening hands?
We
Oh,
opened up a hex editor and just changed the game.
also, we start at the Hagia Sophia. Originally built as a cathedral, the Hagia Sophia Grand Mosque is one of the most iconic buildings in the entire world and the epitome of Byzantine architecture. Having survived the city's numerous transformations throughout the ages, this holy place may contain a wealth of information pertinent to your investigation, if you know where to look. Whoop. It gets +3 shot for each study token on it. Place 2 clues on Hagia Sophia from the token pool, then place a resource on it as a study token. Okay, so it can get more clues, but it gets higher and higher shroud every time, which
Sounds
literally doesn't matter
perfect for my research stuff.
All right, I draw 6 cards. You draw 5 cards for opening hands.
That is how
I'm going
math
to
works.
redraw
Yes.
3 of them, or 4. I'm going to redraw 4 cards.
I don't really like any of these
That's
except for that one.
Okay.
4 new ones. Seems fine. Hiya. Shuffle, shuffle,
You
shuffle.
redrew your entire hand.
I kept one.
Okay.
I had an extra one in there because it was a weakness.
You should go first. Use her because I'm about to shift a key. So, look at my deck or your deck.
You should wait to shift the key until it's more beneficial.
It is beneficial right now. I'm about to shift the last blossom.
But
So
it could be more beneficial.
nope. Just hurry up and shift her. Okay, you can
1,
attach.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dang. Okay, I'm going first, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to play for $1 a scavenging.
Okay.
Where are we at? We're at Hagia Sophia. Okay. I'm going to spend a 1 for a newspaper.
Nice.
Then I guess I'll
Why
do.
do you have your other newspaper out here? Oh, this is the one you lost way in the beginning.
Is that what happened? Hold on. I'm going to search my deck to see if there's another newspaper in here or not. There is. So this is Scarlet.
Phlip grabbed the newspaper and was like, I can't find it anymore. It legitimately went missing. And then it just showed up right there.
I don't remember it being there. Yeah, okay. Anyways, so yeah, I play this newspaper and then I'm going to use AJ. You have a lot of cards. I'm going to look at mine. Yeah.
Sure. Oh, I have Out of Crossroads. I'll use it on me anyways. Okay. My turn?
No, I have an extra action. So I'm going to investigate this location 5, 6, 7 V2. I might as well. Yeah, I'm going to do Eureka.
Okay.
8v2. I
Ooh,
can
play
put an
together.
evidence on something, so put that on the only thing that can contain evidence. Red. And I've successful, so I get 2 clues. And then I also trigger scavenging, which I will use to search for a research note and play for $1. Yep, it's a level 2 one, so that's good. I got rid of the level 1 one, so that should be a thing. And then I get to Eureka. Okay. And I will get... Hold on. Let me look at my discard pile. I will get this card.
Okay. My turn?
Is my camera technically in play during setup?
You begin the game with Daryl. I'd say beginning the game comes after setup.
Okay.
So you were thinking of taking a photo of these guys?
Yeah, because that would be
No,
cool.
no. Because you can't use the reaction ability during setup as well. Because that is a specific thing they changed about using Astounding Revelation combined with Stick to the Plan, I believe.
Okay.
Alright,
Then
my
yeah,
turn.
I'm done.
So I have no actions this turn, but I could play as many items as I want. Friend of -1 resource cost. I'm going to shift Last Blossom, heal a damage and horror from both of us. I heal a damage, I get On the Mend in my hand.
I draw my
You get On the
Arcane
Mend in your hand.
Enlightenment.
You heal a horror, and I get 2 charges on Soul Sanctification. Then I get to draw 3 cards with
Wait, only
Crossroads.
2? Oh, yeah, only 2. I
Yeah,
don't know
'cause
why I thought it was the other thing. Fickle
4.
Fortune.
I drew a Paradimensional Understanding.
Okay.
Immediately shift an unstable key you control, or flip each stable key to its unstable side. Unfortunately, I have to choose something that changes the game state, so I have to flip over Mirroring Blade. So we'll do that. Put this away. I won't use it just yet, though.
You do its thing, but it doesn't do anything.
I did. I immediately.
Oh no, you
flipped
just flip it. You don't shift it. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. No, I didn't do the shift because I can't use Last Blossom's thing.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't change the game state. All right, and then let's toss down a backpack.
That's what we're going with anyway right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully there's an FAQ at some point, which...
1, 2, 3. Shuffle, and I'm going to play Schaffner's Catalog. I'm going to use 2 of them to play these bandages at the same time. And then I'm going to play my second backpack in my backpack.
Backpack.
Does whatever a backpack can.
Full of backpacks. It's a backpack too.
1, 2.
Anything you need from me, I've got inside for you.
3.
Just watch, they're gonna mutate
No,
backpacks,
you know what?
so you have to like exhaust it to take something out of the backpack.
Maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna spend all of my Schaffner's Catalog to play a Runic Axe. These 2 are not gonna come and play for a while, so that's fine. I'm gonna spend 1 and play Schaffner's Catalog. I'm gonna use 1 in order to play a Hollowed Mirror. I get this in my hand and shuffle these 2 in my deck. And then I'm gonna toss down a Smoking Pipe as well. Let's put these in like my Arcane slot, because yeah. That is my geared up all done now.
Right.
So then enemy phase, nothing happens. Upkeep for both of us.
Retaliate, spawn. Yep.
1 of 4 Doom encounters. Me first. Seeing Shadows. If you fail a skill test while at a location with a concealed mini card, take a horror. Oof.
I will take a picture of that.
Ooh. See this doctor? He's seeing shadows.
See these shadows? They're gone.
You can't attach to the location with the most clues without a locked door. You could put it on our location, but then you can't investigate.
I can put it on any location. I mean, putting it on our location's fine.
Because we.
Right?
Actually, wait. It can't be investigated, but you could technically research notes it.
I can, yeah. I wish I took a picture of this, but it's too late.
Well, I mean, you could take a picture of.
It takes forever to reload.
All right. And then
this guy gets a clue.
Oh yeah. So they have 6 clues now. We got to discover them.
Yeah.
Shall I go first?
Should we actually?
Or maybe you should go.
Why do you want this go in this trash can? Oh. Should we actually leave these on this side, even though they're clues, just so we can see the count?
No, because we can actually get Doom from drawing the cultist. It'll be confusing if we do it otherwise.
Can we get Doom
We just
from
gotta
drawing
keep
the
track of the
cultist?
nodes.
How can
Yeah,
we
the
get...
cultist token can give you place a Doom on the nearest cultist enemy. Oh, but then they flip to
But
the
then they
clue
turn
side.
into a clue side, yeah.
Right, we could do that then.
So we have 2 turns, or like we're at 2. I'm gonna put this here so it counts it.
6. Okay, 6 out of 8. Yeah, we'll use that as a pseudo clue tracker thing.
Yeah,
It's a little confusing though, but
I think it's fine. I think it works.
okay.
Should I wait? Oh, wait, hold on. No, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna choose that to go there. The reason being is that I can't investigate to unconceal the cards if it's at that
Oh,
location.
okay,
So I'll just put it over there at Galata.
sure.
Do you want to go, or do you want me to
No,
go
you should go
first
first. Yeah,
and
discover the
investigate
enemy.
these? Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll do 5v2. Yeah, I don't have anything to do here. Do you mind if I spend 2 of your dollars, actually?
Go ahead. Take my Schaffner's catalogs.
Yeah. Boop. And boop. And then I'll play an Arcane Enlightenment.
Okay.
I will... This only cares if I investigate, not if I'm...
You get. Oh, you already drew it from.
I already drew. It was this.
Use AJ again. I'm gonna shift the key possibly if an enemy spawns.
Sure. How many cards you got? You're good. We'll do one more from me. Resourceful.
Okay, resourceful.
It's not great. Let's see. What was I doing? I was doing something. I played an Arcane Enlightenment. I was investigating and I was checking scavenging. Scavenging only cares if I'm actually investigating.
Use your on the mend because I'm probably gonna give it back to you if you want.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's fine. So it's 5v6, 7v2. 7v2.
Success. You get to look at one of the concealed cards.
Okay. It's a
Wizard
wizard.
of Order spawns.
That's the one we really want.
Okay, I'm going to shift the mirroring blade. Both of us take a direct damage. You take a direct damage as well.
Ow.
And then I'm going to shift the mirroring blade to deal 2 damage to an enemy at my location. He's dead.
We did it.
And then we just need a check for the acolyte now.
Before we do that,
Oh,
I was successful at investigating Tau, so I'm going to scavenge. Thank you.
And not only that, I'm going to use a charge of bandage on you in order to heal you. Here's your man back.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to play a research notes from my Discord pile for one of your catalogs dollars. That's scavenging done. And then my last one, I guess I'll just investigate this location again to make sure it's not here. Why not? Sure. Should I do on the mends again? I don't think I need it.
If you want, I mean, I could probably give it back to you.
Yeah, we'll do 7v2.
Success. Phlip. It was the acolyte. Okay, so he spawns. Hello.
Okay. I also get your...
You never discovered a clue.
Dang it. I thought I investigated good enough, but no, apparently not. This guy's on me
Okay,
now.
so that means both of the other concealed mini cards go away because they're both decoys.
That is correct. Nice. Yeah, we got lucky there.
Okay. Let me see here. He's got... Okay.
He's got 1 health. You just punch him good.
I'm going to spend 3 in order to play Jessica Hyde. I get +1 fist. I'm going to swing and use Glory. I'm going to commit on the men to this.
4, 5, 6, 7? 7v3?
Yep, 7 versus 3. -3 if you fail, place a clue, one of your clues. Nope. I succeed. I get on the men back in my hand because I heal a damage off of me. And he dies. I have 1 action left. Oh, I shifted a key. You already got it. Okay.
Yep.
Sadly, I can't unshift the last blossom unless there's a damaged enemy, which is the problem, but...
yeah. I mean, you can... Oh, wait, you can't unshift the mirroring blade because you shift... Oh, wait, you can't shift it twice in one go.
Really?
Yeah, you can only shift each thing once per turn. So
I was actually looking that up. Hold on a sec. As Kias enters, does it say that?
Yeah.
As part da da da. What does it say? Only once per round or turn or wherever.
Each key attached to investigator or story asset can only be shifted once per round.
Oh, well then I would have. Oh, but then it shifts with the weakness, and then I would have had to. Okay, so that means hypothetically.
So if we
Okay,
read,
well actually no, it doesn't change because he spawned here, right? So he could have just spawned on me, and then there's an acolyte still on you. I swing at the acolyte, he died. I just have to
okay,
kill this guy, right?
so now this guy's on you. He do be having a doom.
Or a clue,
And
basically.
it's a clue, yeah, but we'll put it as
Hold
a
on.
doom.
So I played Jessica Hyde. I basically can't play Jessica Hyde then.
I mean, you could if you just take a damage. That's fine.
No. Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll just take the damage and then who cares?
That's the price you pay for.
I'm going to swing and use a runic axe charge for glory and another one for power. Swinging at a 5,
for...
another on the men too. 6, 7 against 4. Swing. Ooh, I'm gonna heal the damage off of me. Take on the mend into my hand.
Okay.
He dies.
He do die.
And then I heal another damage because of Runic Axe. Actually, no. I'm going to choose to heal a Horror and get an extra charge of Soul Sanctification.
Okay.
Okay.
You could also just choose to draw a card, couldn't you? Yeah.
No, I'd rather have a charge on Soul Sanctification. I'm good.
Okay.
All right.
Upkeep.
Upkeep for both of us. Okay, looking
Good.
good.
We're at 2 of 4.
And encounters. Uh-oh. Put it into play. No more than one concealed mini card can be exposed by each investigator each round.
There's literally none in play, so that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And then it goes away at the end of the round. I might as well take a picture of this one because I can just look at that eclipse. A locked door. Okay, this locked door we'll put here. This mini acolyte is gone.
Yeah. Put them aside for now.
Yeah. Just put
All right. All right.
That was it. Yeah. Do we care about unblocking this door? I think we'll just go to a new location.
I guess so.
I'm gonna fly on over to this obelisk with one action. It's an obelisk of Theodosius. After you fail a skill test while investigating this, move one of your clues to the nearest cultist enemy. Well, there's none of them, so that's fine. I will play. Let me search my discard pile really quick. I'm just gonna check here. Okay, great. I am going to.
Oh, Jessica Hyde healed 1.
This is a 3. I'll do a deduction here.
Okay.
And let me look at this one more time because I have the memory of a goldfish. It's less than a goldfish because goldfish have good memories or whatever. I know, but anyways.
Wait, why deduction? Oh no, never mind. Your newspaper won't.
Because I have clues. Yeah.
Yeah.
6v3. We'll do resourceful for 7v3. I have nothing to do resourceful for, but that's fine.
Okay. -3.
Okay.
4v3. Success by 1.
I get both of those clues.
Okay.
I get the evidence from this thing with my camera.
Flash.
I will move on to the next location.
Okay, you're at. Oh, we didn't read the flavor text of these.
Oh yeah. Originally bought. Yeah, the obelisk of Theodosius. Originally brought to the city of the Originally brought to the city from Egypt by the Romans, the obelisk looms ominously over Sultanate Square. Its inscription commemorates the triumphs of conquerors past.
Okay.
And then this one, Galata. Oh, look, there's that eclipse there. I took a picture of it. You see it in the picture? It's pretty subtle. The ancient Galata Tower looms over this well-traveled district, where tourists and residents intermingle. You pass several embassies, warehouses, and commercial buildings for businesses both local and foreign. One of the district's older buildings may have once hid the talisman, perhaps even the famed Galata Tower itself. I can spend 3 resources here to parlay, expose a concealed mini card at any location. Oh, that. Speaking of which, that investigate here. What was it? Was it a success by 2? It wasn't,
It
right?
was by 1.
Dang. Okay, that's it.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up for an action. Hello. Housing facilities of theology, arts, mathematics, and science, as well as other recent additions, the newly reconstituted university is as prestigious as its campus is beautiful. If there's anywhere in the city you'll be able to find information regarding relics of its past, it's here. Test brains or book 6. If you succeed, take control of 1 clue on clues unveiled. Max 1 success per game. Ooh,
Oh,
but we
maximum
need
1 per
high.
game.
Yeah, but we can grab one of the clues from unveiled, which is nice.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'm gonna test that out. I'm gonna use 2 charges of my soul sanctification, so I'm at 8,
8v6.
and then I'm gonna commit on the men 10v6.
10v6.
Hiya! I did it. So one of those is mine. That's my second action. And
Oh, that's
then for my
that's.
Hmm?
Wait, why?
oh,
Oh,
is these?
okay.
I
I
have
was like,
3
I was
clues.
like, oh, is it counting everyone's clues? No, it's just stupid. It's
My
not
card.
stupid, but
Yeah,
that
no,
was
I
stupid.
know. Shut up. I'm going to play Soothing Melody. Should I heal my damage or just get more charges of Soul Sanctification? I think I'll get more charges of Soul Sanctification. I'm going to heal 2 Horror, get 2 charges of this, and then draw a card.
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn done. Upkeep for both of us. Oh, this is gone now. This eclipse happened right, fortunately, when there was no issue whatsoever. I'm at a crossroads. Hold on a sec. Do you need to draw cards?
Not particularly.
Then I'll use it
Like,
on me. I'm gonna lose an action and draw 3.
I would like a quick
Okay.
study, but I don't need it currently.
Remember to
It's
use
fine.
AJ as well, because
Oh, I did.
she
Yeah, I didn't use her last turn, so I might as well use her now.
just attach it unless it's a weakness. If it's okay, cool.
So
And
she's up.
then
I didn't use her last turn.
sounds good.
I might as well just use her this turn then. Sure.
And then exhaust her again. Gotcha.
Okay.
Sounds good. And you raise the
Doom, 3 of 4,
3 of
and
4.
then
And
encounters.
hey, want to take a picture of that?
Hell yeah, I
It's in the
do.
sky. Look at it.
Look at that thing. It could be anything. Oh no, I can either spend a clue or take a damage. Or
2
2
damage.
damage. I'll take 2 damage. It gives you something to do.
Actually, I don't have a way to heal it yet, but hopefully I will.
Yeah.
I'll go first then, okay? I probably should see if I could break down that locked door.
Let me go first.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Knowledge is power, Tao.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna test 5v0.
All right. It's a -5. You fail. You can't place a doom on the nearest cultist enemy.
Dang. I tried.
Okay.
That was what I had. Well, I guess I'll head on over to your location now.
Can you not break down the door with anything else, like using evidence from your Kodak or something?
I could, but I'm a little worried about drawing stuff. I'd rather have that
fine.
for more important things. I can investigate here 3v4, 4v4, or not investigate, but try and break down the door. You know what? You talked me into it. I'll spend it.
3 versus 2.
So it's 3 versus 2, and then I'll do 4 versus 2, right? Because that's
Okay.
an encounter card, and if it's
It is.
successful, I get a thing. So 4 versus 2, that's the best I got. Success.
Success.
And
Looks
I get
broken,
a clue.
and you get a clue. You have 1 action left.
I don't really care about this location. It's not worth victory points. Well, I mean, I guess we need the clues, but I want to be in that location when I get the last clue. So, we'll just do it. Whatever. I'll investigate again. This is 5v3.
Oh, you got evidence from the eclipse.
Oh, thanks. We'll make it 5v1.
Okay. -3, success.
Did I
There you
succeed
go.
by 2 or more? I did, right?
You did. Oh wait, -3, 5v1. No, 2v1.
What? I had a.
5 minus 3 is 2. It's a
thought that.
minus 3.
Oh, dang
I just want to grab my press pass or
I
whatever the heck it is.
do. Yeah, press pass. I'll crack the case though and get $3.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I draw 3 cards because I'm at a crossroads.
I need cards now, Tao. Can you crossroads me?
Well,
No, I know you can't. Go
keep
ahead.
using AJ in the meantime, I suppose. I'm going to spend 2 in order to play Surgical Kit.
Oh, you can heal me now.
Not 2. Although I don't have enough action. I have 1 action left.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, I
gonna
mean, you
walk.
should just stay there because I'm gonna head there next. Like, there's no reason for you to come over here, right?
Yeah, that's what I was. Okay. I'm gonna play Emergency Cash and get 3 money because I
Oh.
was gonna play this Ace of Swords next, but now it's fine.
Okay.
I'm also going to.
Wasn't that your last action?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That was your
No,
last
it's
action,
fine.
right?
That was my last action playing Emergency Catch. Jessica Hyde heals 1. I get On the Mend in my hand.
Okay.
And upkeep.
No! I take 3 horror.
Oh no. 3 horror or 2 horror? 3. Okay.
I had to lose an evidence, and then.
Yeah. And then you just. Oh my god, my film is ruined. Maybe I shouldn't have kept pointing it at this eclipse.
Maybe I shouldn't stare at the sun. Like.
Alright, so Doom advances. We actually advance Agents of the Dark.
Okay.
So Phlip.
The daylight dims, and you strain your eyes to examine why. A strange black shape has begun to crawl its way over the outline of the sun. An eclipse! I know, I took pictures of it. Whatever this cult is up to, you better stop it soon. Like, you do know that eclipses are not caused by cultists. It's just a thing. Anyways. In player order, each investigator must choose either place a clue from the token clue pool on clues unveiled, or search the encounter deck and discard pile for a cultist enemy and draw it. If no cultist enemy is found, do the thing. Shuffle the encounter deck if it is searched. For each eclipse that was on this agenda when it advanced, an investigator must resolve the above effect an additional time.
There is no eclipse though, because the last part says.
Oh wait. Well, no, we do it once, and then we do it an additional time for each eclipse, and now we put a resource on it, and it becomes a thing.
I'll put a resource here as an eclipse. Let's make it black.
Are we doing? Are you do? Well, it's in your first. Do you want to add a clue to the clues unveiled, or draw a cultist?
I'm going to draw a cultist, I think. What about you? Do you want to add one to unveiling, or?
Well, you draw your cultist first.
I'm gonna draw it from the discard pile.
From the wait, why not the encounter deck?
Fine. I'll draw the acolyte.
Because
what? The red gloved man is in here. Does he? Oh, he doesn't have a.
There's also Sinister Aspirant, which I think is.
I don't like that. At the end of the enemy phase, if he's ready, place a doom on him. No, he sucks. The acolytes are pretty harmless, so I'm gonna grab that. So that's one. Grab me an acolyte and the thing.
And then we add a
doom. And then one here, one here. Now you choose. Do you? Oh, doom. And then, do you want to draw basically an acolyte, or do you want to put a clue on the unveiling?
I think I'll put a clue on the thing.
Okay.
Like 1 and 1 seems good. Right?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And then well, we might draw an enemy anyway, so let's find out.
Yeah.
And then encounters. Back to encounters. So my turn.
Your turn.
You must either place a doom on the cultist and play with the highest evade, or take a damage in horror. If the investigators possess more clues than the cult, 7 against their 5. Or if it is Act 3, resolve this revelation ability a second time.
So you got to do it twice.
Doom on the cultist and play with the highest evade. I'm sure we can find and kill him very easily. I'm gonna put 2 doom on the cultist then. Or wait, no. I'm gonna take 2 damage in horror instead, because I forget they can quickly just get clues if you draw the wrong thing. I'll take 2 damage and 2 horror.
Okay.
2 damage goes on Jessica Hyde. 2 horror goes on me. Your turn.
Shadows. Take a picture of it.
Here's my okay. I still have an evidence on my seeing shadows.
Yeah, I need your evidence. What does this do? After you fail its skill check, would it take a horror? Okay. Well, that's fine. Do you want to go first, or should I go first? I think I should go first. Should I invest? I should investigate this and then move to your location.
Uh,
Yeah,
sure.
it seems fine.
Unless you draw an acolyte, will you be able to kill it? Should I not go first in order to see if I can? No, actually, I guess you can go first. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Mhm.
Because I can just walk over there. It'll take a damage, and it's just a damage, right?
Mhm.
Actually, in that case, I'll spend $1 to play this guy. He can tank.
Okay.
Then I'll investigate. I've got
5v3.
5v3. Is there any bonuses I can do? Nope. 5v3. Success.
A success.
Oh,
And
by
you
2 or
actually succeed
more.
by 2. You finally can grab the press.
I figured it out, guys.
I'll
know
flip this
how to
over for you.
do it. That's a
It
deduction.
is the acolyte, so the acolyte jumps on you,
Okay.
and then this concealed card decoy goes away.
For my last action, I will move on over to your location.
You take 1 damage.
Yep, I'll put it on William.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to swing at this guy. Runic Axe. Let's
Please-
do Glory.
Please don't.
Swinging. Actually, before I do that, I might as well increase my odds. I'm going to play Ace of Swords. So I'm at a 5. Now I'm going to Glory. Swing. Swinging at a 6 versus a 3. Good enough. Yeah, I'll put a Doom on him.
Okay.
And then
He dies.
he dies. I'm going to heal a damage or horror from me, I guess.
I didn't.
And
No.
or actually no. I'm gonna heal a damage. Use a charge of surgical kit and heal a horror and draw a card. I feel really good about healing people. I'm going to shift the mirroring blade. Both of us take a direct damage. You do not. I'm gonna use my bandage on you. Here you go.
Thank goodness.
You're like, why are you doing this to me?
You just like stabbed me and then quickly covered up with a band-aid. You're like, you're fine. You
That's pretty much what I do.
You psychopath.
It's fine. You're
Oh, I
fine.
get my cards out of this, right?
Oh no, you get 1 card. The owner of the owner of each card beneath draws it. Okay, yeah. So,
I should
sure,
I should have done this before then.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, let's just save it for next time. Save it for
No, I would have got it before you did.
I guess.
I went before.
Yeah, I'm
you.
gonna shift this mirroring blade constantly and keep stabbing you. So get ready. Oh, when I did that,
you should
I'm gonna
tap
use
it after you do it too, so that you.
as a reminder. Yeah,
As a
I'm
reminder
gonna
to
use a
use
charge
it.
of surgical kit in order to heal a horror and draw a card afterwards. I feel really good about that.
From me.
And
or...
from me. No, I heal.
What about when you bandage? You can use one on me as well.
I can heal an I'm gonna use the surgical kit on you, assuming we don't have enemies, so it's fine.
But I know you just used the damage on. Like I just took damage and you bandaged it, which healed me, which you then can use the surgical kit right now.
I don't draw a card, however. If fine, you know what? Fine. I'll heal an extra damage off of you then. So heal an extra damage.
Oh, you
it.
were using. Oh, okay. Never mind. Go ahead.
No, too late. I already shuffled my card back in.
Okay.
I heal an extra damage. I bandage you up even better with my surgical kit. Okay.
I was confused. I thought you were bandaging yourself and then using the surgical kit with the bandage on yourself.
No. I had On the Mend in my hand, so I didn't want to bandage myself. I
Gotcha.
took the direct damage. For my last action, however, I will investigate and commit On the Mend. 6 versus 4. Goo. Success. I'll take a clue. And then we can advance when it's at the end of my turn.
We have to advance immediately because this has to be forced, right? Like we agreed that this has to be forced, otherwise it doesn't make any sense.
Then you know what? I'm not gonna grab that last clue because I just want to be a little more prepared.
I think you should just grab it. We should just go for it. We're already set up.
I don't want to do it on the very last action in case like enemies come out and we're ill prepared.
That's true. Yes.
That's why I was thinking that. I'm just going to... What are these cards again? Oh, I remember. I'm going to draw a card for my last action.
Okay. Upkeep?
Okay. Upkeep. I have too many cards. Oh, Jessica had healed one. And throw that away.
1 of 4. Encounters.
2 of 4 doom.
No. I just moved it up.
Oh,
One,
okay, okay.
right,
1
one
of
of
4
four.
doom. 4 clues on unveiling. Mysterious chanting. There's no cultist, so I have to draw a cultist. Unless you want to use Dr. William right now.
I can't. It's only when
You
I
could?
draw a card.
No, when... Oh, it's the worst version. Never mind. Okay, so find a cultist and spawn it. I'm going to take the Acolyte that I just discarded, yeah. And then Decoy, Acolyte. Whee! 1 here. And where should we put the other one? In Istanbul? I guess Istanbul.
This one has lower shroud. Oh, but I can't
Okay,
investigate that location because of the door. So,
Okay.
yeah.
He's over here. No, he's over here. Your encounter.
My encounter.
Oh, you want to take a picture of him?
I definitely do, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where is he at? Oh, he's in the shadows. Perfect.
Oh, he also has a clue on him /doom.
If I have no clues, false lead gains surge. If I have one or more clues, oh, sweet! I can lose some clues. This is great. But actually, no, that doesn't work because it has to be one
it's
of
a player
card
ability.
ability.
Yeah, so you should probably. Oh, you have no. Well,
I
good
don't
luck.
have any evidence. Yeah, so it's
Just
5v.
don't draw the auto.
Yeah, 5v4. We can commit this. We can commit this.
I'll take that.
I can search this.
8 against 4.
Sure. 8 against 4.
-3
success.
On the men's back in my out of play area.
Bloop.
Okay.
Let me
go first and look?
I should go first to investigate. Yeah.
Okay. We'll immediately advance as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll investigate 5v2, 3, 4,
4.
5v4. I will commit a. Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna spend $2 and play a quick study.
Okay.
And then I'll do it, and I'll put a thing here. Bloop. 1
to
get
on both your research notes. There you go.
Yep.
Oh, also press fast activates.
Yep. Bloop. So we're doing that to.
Oh, and you should probably use her.
I should. Okay. With that there, then that's fine. Let's see. Hold on. I'm doing this. Am I investigating or am I? I'm probably just.
You should just
I'm probably just gonna. Yeah, I guess that's fine. So that's 5v. No, I'm not gonna do that.
It's
I'm gonna
eight.
use. I'm gonna use my research notes.
You're testing in research notes instead. 8 versus 0.
Yeah,
you used quick study.
8 versus 0.
Okay. Success by 5. Would you like to use 1 evidence?
I would.
Okay, here you go.
Okay.
You have 2 actions. Oh, but we advance before you do that next action. Oh wait, actually no, we don't. You dropped a clue and picked up a clue. You have 2 actions left.
I did. Haha. Okay. Then I will use the research notes thing here to make it minus
0?
5 versus 2.
Oh wait, you're just gonna investigate and use the
evidence. I'm doing actual investigating now. So 5 versus 2. I'm gonna commit a resourceful and an empirical hypothesis.
7 versus 2.
Minus
5, but you don't need to. You still succeed.
But I want to put a doom on them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Why though? Oh,
so I can scavenge. Sure. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to be investigating successfully.
Okay.
Dang it. We'll reveal this thing. It's Acolyte.
Okay. So he jumps on you.
Did I discover a clue?
You did. So this actually goes on your camera.
Okay.
Or the one on Seeing Shadows.
We'll just do that one.
Okay. Yeah, probably the Acolyte.
Okay. Let's see. The Acolyte's garbage. Oh, the other concealed card goes away.
Oh, yeah.
I can punch the Acolyte. Can you help me with anything to punch him?
Like sure. I'll commit an overpower to you.
Oh, no.
I can't commit on the mend. I can only do it on myself.
Okay. I'll spend my evidence on my camera to give him... He's a 1. So it's 2, 3, 4.
4 versus 1.
4 versus 1.
This is gone, by the way, these 2. Oh, evidence.
Hey, an evidence. I will put an evidence on this.
And he dies. I draw a card because overpower was successful.
Nice. Then I guess I will investigate for the last action. Or not investigate, I'll use the research notes. 5-0.
Wait, we advanced though.
No,
Oh, actually,
no,
no.
we don't. We didn't
God,
get
I
any.
keep forgetting. When you say investigate, I keep thinking you're gonna get a clue, but you're. Oh my God,
Okay,
it's
we
confusing.
advance now.
All right, now we
Okay,
advance.
we don't
Flip over
spend the
that.
clues, we just flip this over. If the investigators reach the clue threshold first, we did! You discover what you believe to be the talisman's resting place and scramble to find the key before your adversaries find you. But to your surprise, inside is only an ancient manuscript. Resolve the concealed keyword on each non-weakness cultist enemy not already in the shadows. They're dead. Shuffle your encounter discard pile and the set aside Umbral Harbinger and Emissary from Yoggoth enemies into the encounter deck.
Emissary from Yoggoth, Umbral Harbingers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Huh?
Was I not? Okay, no, I was right. You put the discard pile in. Okay. Whew.
No, you're fine. You don't have to do that.
Yeah. Then proceed to Act 2 setup in the campaign guide. What?
Okay.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait,
There's
what?
no Act 2.
What?
The camp.
What?
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh,
Wait,
we're
we're
on.
on the wrong
Yeah,
page.
we're on 21, right?
21.
20, 22, 23, 24. Act 2 setup. While you are instructed to do so during Act 1B, follow these instructions. So, to set up the play area for Act 2, we didn't even know this was a thing. Set each
Yeah,
of the current locations aside without discarding any tokens or things on them. Okay, so hold on. Yata.
Without discarding, locked door sticks around, so I'll put that on the right side. Okay.
I thought it said without discarding them. So they set, aren't they just set aside?
Without discarding any cards or token. Okay, those locations are not considered to be in play during Act 2, but will re-enter play during a later state. You're
Yeah.
right. The
So that's
locked door
over
does
there.
go on it.
Okay. Actually, let's pause while we do the setup, and then we'll come back and it'll be set up. We're back. It is set
Hello.
up. This is the entrance. Entrance.
East Gate, you wrote. Look at that T you wrote. That looks awful.
Which one? On the gate?
Yeah.
There we go.
I was like, East Great?
That you? Oh, you mean the G? Okay, I'll fix that. G. Anyways, so yeah, there's this place, I guess. We are now in this Grand Bazaar. The Grand Bazaar says the bustling streets of the bazaar's domed interior are dense with stalls and traders selling all manners of good, from jewelry and clothes to carpets and furniture. Somewhere in this labyrinthian market lies the key you and your enemies search for. But where? Important to note, there's 7 of these places. We took out one of them because that's what the instructions told us to do. I don't know why that's important. It's not. Search for the talisman. According to the manuscript, the talisman was discovered somewhat recently by a third party, some sort of third-party software license, and brought to the Grand Bazaar as a valuable item to be sold. You can't let that happen. We must find the talisman before the cult does. If either cult or investigators at the location designated at the East Gate possess the requisite number of clues as a group to advance, then we advance.
We need 16 clues.
16. Jesus Christo. We have 8, though, so we don't lose the clues we already had.
That's good. Oh, which kind of sucks for you because you were like, damn it, I need to drop these clues.
Yeah, there's no way I'm dropping these clues.
It's so funny that you got like these newspapers will come in handy when I spend the clues. And it's like, by the way, hold on to 8 clues.
Yeah, hold on to an entire like grip of clues this game. Like, okay.
Okay. Okay, so then your turn just finished, right? Oh, we're at the entrance, so we flip this over?
Yeah, we should flip over the entrance. Increase the difficulty to fight or evade each concealed mini card at this location by 2. Okay, we want to just leave here so we don't have to ever put concealed cards here as fast as possible. Although that's probably unlikely with how.
I mean, it's pretty easy in order to take care of myself.
Oh, when I got that last clue, I should take my. Actually, I'm going to take your Seeing Shadows because you were at my location, right?
Sure. Yeah, it was.
Okay.
We were together.
Cool. It's your turn.
Turn?
Yep.
I'm going to.
You can get the clue here.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate and commit on the men to this. 6 versus 2. -3, success. I get the clue.
There you go.
Second action, I'm going to
Play what's in your backpack.
No, I don't need to. Those are basically just in case. Well, you know what? Actually, it's not a bad idea since we have some downtime. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna spend 3 and play my refine. and then use my remaining 2 actions. I'm gonna put a check mark down on one more of Script Weaver, one more, and it's ready. Okay. My turn is done. Upkeep for both of us.
Yes.
4/4. Oh, Jessica Hyde heals 1. I get
2 of
on the
4.
mend in my hand. I'm going to throw away. What do I throw away? I'll throw away my on the mend. I'll get it back quickly enough. Okay. And
Okay.
then 2 of 4 encounters.
Yep.
Hey, only 1 concealed mini card at a time.
I'm gonna take a picture.
False leads.
I'm gonna. Oh, sweet. 5v4, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to drop clues. Why don't you use the evidence? Because you could drop 4 clues, and that'd be a big time waste.
It's not that bad.
If you say so, okay. -5. You drop 4 clues.
Not that bad.
You sure? I mean, that kind of stings.
Not that bad.
That's 4 wasted actions.
Not that bad.
Okay. Are you just messing with me? That seems pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Why
I
did
guess
you use the evidence?
because I didn't think it'd be that bad. Like.
Oh my god.
I can spend $1 and
Oh,
like
to drop
drop
only 2
one
clues?
3 clues. Or no, it'd be 2,
No, you
right?
drop 2. Yeah, 4. It's a test of 4,
Yeah,
so
There we
that's
go.
not as bad. Okay. Good gosh. I mean, like,
Not that bad.
you're see. Stop. Okay, use your
Imagination.
AJ, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'll go first. You and I both take a direct damage. I'm gonna shift. When did I unshift this? I didn't unshift it. Why was it unshifted? I think I forgot to flip it over when I unshifted it. So never mind. I can't use Last Blossom. Okay. I guess I'll pick up these clues because they're easy for me to pick up, and then, or maybe I'll just. No, I'm gonna. Let me think here. I could charge up my Soul Sanctification some more. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to use two actions in order to use. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, never mind. 2 actions for Surgical Kit. Heal 3 damage from an Investigator ally. I'll heal you 1.
And you get 2
2
tokens.
charges of Soul Sanctification. I'm going to use a Supply on Surgical Kit in order to heal a horror off of me and draw a card. And then I'm going to smoke my pipe and get an extra charge. Deal a damage to Jessica Hyde. Oh, here you go. I healed you.
Oh, thank you.
And then I will throw down.
Do you have a Schaffner's catalog, possibly?
No, I used them both up already. Or actually, I used them both up already.
Dang. Okay.
Your turn.
All right, my turn. Please. You know what? Not that. I'm going to invest.
Jessica Hyde heals 1, and I get on the mend.
I'm going to investigate with your on the mend.
Okay, investigating at a
7v2.
Success.
I'm going
6v2,
to
4 by yeah.
So I get that. I'm going to use scavenging to spend 2 to get. Wait, I thought I had. Oh yeah. No, I have it. There we go. My catalog. Perfect. And I get the. You gave me the clue already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
1 clue left.
I'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4 of my catalog to play a second press pass.
Okay.
We're gonna move scavenging up there because I like these together. I'm going to spend my last action to use quick study to drop a clue at this location to get +3 to this test to get 2 evidence here and
Are
here.
you investigating or?
I am investigating, yes.
Okay.
I get my press pass actions.
8 versus 2.
8 versus 2. Go. I've done it.
Success. Here you go.
I get that clue back. I'll investigate this location at a 5 versus 2.
Yep. Success. Here you go.
Success. I get that.
And then over, I guess.
I'll walk over.
Sounds good.
Parlay
Parlay,
to
take control blue from. a cultist enemy, then return that enemy to the shadow and resolve its concealed key.
Okay, so it's
Hey, man,
it's evade a dude for free, but like not worth it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I have no
Upkeep.
cards in hands. I still have no cards in
4,
hands. I have to shift one of my keys.
4.
Good job, me.
I'll throw away an on the mend and a bone saw. I don't think I need that. Did you raise the doom?
No, we're at 3 of 4.
And encounters. Oh, emissary from Yuggith, concealed 2, massive hunter. After you discover a clue at a location with one or more concealed mini cards, if it's in the shadows, it attacks you. You want to take a photo of it?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's okay. One on me, one on there, and put the last one down there. Yeah.
I don't think we want it on here, do we?
I have to. I drew it.
But you can put it on this one. Oh, no, you're there. Yeah, never
Yeah.
mind.
No. What are you talking about?
Never mind. Do you want to put this in a straight line then, or?
No. Because I think we want to check that out anyways.
Okay.
Your encounter.
My encounter is.
Oh, did you take a photo of it?
I did. Did you put an thing on it?
I did not. Go ahead and toss it. Oh, Oh, he does. Does it say concealed one?
Yeah.
So, at the end of the enemy phase, if it's ready, place a doom on it. So he gets clues consistently. He's basically like what's that version? The wizard, whatever we killed him. The Wizard of the Order.
Yeah, the Wizard of Oz. Yeah.
Okay. But we have a 16 clue limit, so it's a little bit better, fortunately.
Yeah, I mean, it's potentially like if I get more, like, because I get a lot of clues really fast, and they don't have as many as we do already, so we could probably
Should I
just
go first and reveal
erase
the
them.
one on me and walk over, or you want to reveal them first?
Yeah, I feel better if you were here. Because if
So
I
should I go
reveal,
first?
if you're in my location and you reveal, yeah, you should go first. Because if you're in my location and I reveal them, then they can just go on top of you.
Sounds good. I'm going to attack
Especially
at a
with
6 versus a 4 because it's harder to fight concealed mini cards. 6 versus 4. I'll commit 8 overpower to this. 7, 8 versus 4. Success, I draw a card and I reveal this. It's a decoy. Then I'm going to walk over here for an action. And then I don't want to.
that's a hard investigate for you.
I'm
We could
going
move
to-
down, so we could move down first.
No. I'm not gonna reveal them yet. I think next turn you should just grab clues because we have a little bit of leeway. You know, we have 16 clue limit. They have 4 clues, so don't get them immediately.
But this guy attacks me every time that we discover a clue at a place with a mini card.
I'll heal you with bandages. I'm going to, for my last action. I'm gonna play Soothing Melody.
He does horror too, though. Like...
I'll heal 2 horror off of you.
Well, thank you.
You're fine. Your turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna get the, like, I'd rather just that these
and
guys
that's
be
not
in play, right?
I guess, but then you'll be a little.
I
It's
mean,
a little more difficult.
if this guy's gonna punch me anyway, right? If that's what you're saying,
guess,
it
I
might
guess.
as well just they come in.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna take a pic, or not take a picture. I'm gonna look at this card. Okay, that's over there now. That means that okay. Things. I will investigate to get the thingy. I'm gonna drop a clue at this location. That's fine. Yeah.
8 versus 5.
Boop. Boop. 8
Also, your
versus.
press passes are activated too.
Yes, that's the main reason I did it. 8 versus 5. Let's go.
7 versus 5 success. You can scavenge if you want.
Oh, I am investigating, aren't I? Is there anything I want to scavenge? Let me check. I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. There's no items I have. I can't scavenge stuff from your bin, can I?
No,
Like,
you don't have a sharpener's catalog? I thought you used one early.
I do. It's right here.
Oh, that's weird.
I still have
Oh,
a
you
dollar.
already played it.
Yeah, I still have $1 left on it.
Okay.
I played it and used it, and then got it back from the bin and read it again. You know. So I investigated. I get a decoy.
A decoy. Okay.
I guess I'll investigate again. 5v5. 5v5.
Are you looking to expose a concealed
Yeah,
card?
yeah. Expose a
Okay.
concealed card. 5v5. Go.
Failure.
Failure. Dang. I should probably
Why'd you do a
use.
5v5 test?
I don't know, because it was free.
Yeah.
I'll do a 5v3 test.
Okay. -3. If you fail, place a clue on your location. You drop a clue.
No, I don't want to do that for free.
Wait, okay, and then
It's after I discover a clue.
yeah, yeah.
I guess I'll just draw a card.
Okay.
Um,
You failed in order to a skill test while at a
I take a
location with
horror. Okay,
take a horror.
there we go.
You take 2 horror actually. You failed 2.
Okay.
Oh, he's dead then.
Okay. What do I want to do then?
Just draw some cards if you can't do anything.
Yeah, I'll draw another card.
Okay.
Okay.
Upkeep. Here's a wounded bystander on me. Spawns with 3 damage. At the end of the enemy phase, you place a doom on him, which becomes a clue. Okay?
And then this guy doesn't do anything.
Nope.
Okay.
Encounters?
Did you add a doom already?
I did not.
So we advance.
So we advance. Which means
Okay,
we have
so we have to do this twice. So 2 times. So they probably
that's
just.
very annoying right now. So for mine, I'm gonna place a clue on unveiling. Yours? Do you want to draw a cultist or another clue on that?
We'll do another unveiling, and then you got to do it again.
One more. Ooh, one more is fine. These cultists are a bit in the way until we. Okay, so they're at 8 out of 16 now. Flip it back over.
And then one more.
And now there's a second
They're at
eclipse.
9 out of 16.
No, I put it there just now.
You put 1 for you. I have to put 1 for me too.
We were at 3, and then
We
you
were
put
at
1
no.
down.
We were at 4 because I had put 1
I put
earlier.
1 for me, 1 for you, and then
One
another
for-
1 for me.
And then 1 for me.
Wait, why do you have to do it?
Because that's what it says. For
No,
each eclipse, when it advanced on. Oh, on investigator. Okay.
Yeah, not every.
I thought it was each investigator again. I'm like, gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
That's why I was confused. Encounters. Okay, we gotta hurry a bit more because it's speeding up.
And we reset.
Mysterious chanting. Place 2 doom on the nearest cultist enemy. He's got 2 more, and your encounter.
They're at 10 of 16. If there's no cultivate, okay, take a horror and blah blah blah. Otherwise, place another doom on that enemy and test brains where X is its fight value.
You could use William here if you want.
I probably should. Well,
Right.
is
Well,
the
I mean, it's to recharge your research notes is the advantage.
what's
Because
that?
you get more research note advantage.
Why would I get more research note advantage?
Because you get 2, 1 here and 1 here, which is better. Because if it was just a 1-for-1 exchange, it's not as good. But the fact that you get 2 evidence is much better. I'd say you should.
The thing I'm worried about is drawing another enemy, though.
That's fine. I mean, we'll deal with enemies if we have to.
You sure?
Yeah. I think it's good to use.
I think okay.
Because then you can get clues even better now.
Well,
And now, not to mention your
okay.
press patterns are also activated too.
I mean, they were gonna get activated anyway, but
True for the quick study. Well, I mean, now you'll have 4 evidences on each research.
it's an enemy. It's the Umbral Harbinger.
He doesn't have a.
He's here.
Oh, he doesn't have a. Yeah, he's not concealed. Okay, I'll go first if that's okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a picture of him.
What? Sure. Oh, this has been gone for a while. This has been gone for a long time. I think also we forgot to grab the evidence, but I don't remember when it was.
It's fine. It's gone.
I'm going to swing at that Umbral Harbinger. I'm going to commit Vicious Blow and Stunning Blow and use a power enhancement. I'm fighting at a 6, 7, 8 against a 3. Wing. Success. He takes 3 damage and is evaded.
Okay. He's at this location.
Use AJ. Oh wait, actually, I guess I'll use it. If you would use it on me, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it. Okay, it's a vicious blow.
And then I'm going to shift the Mirroring Blade, deal 2 damage to it, and kill it.
He's dead. He's victory point.
Yay!
Here's your vicious blow.
Sadly, thank you.
Here's my 2 cards.
I have 2 actions left. I suppose I should reveal this concealed card. Or I can get rid of my wounded bystander. He'll be fine. Hold on a sec. Do I have? Okay, I don't have that. Okay. I'm going to.
Please reveal the card because this guy's gonna murder me. Like,
Yeah, yeah, it's fine. I'm going to smoking pipe. I need my on the mend to commit. I'm gonna smoking pipe myself. Heal a horror, deal a damage to me, which I immediately heal back with bandages, which makes me take on the mend in my hand. Oh, this is exhausted.
yep,
Bandages are not.
that's correct.
And then I'm going to swing. These two are gone. I'm gonna commit on the mend right now for
How
revealing.
you don't get any bonuses for having lots of stuff on this, right?
6, 7, 8. I'll use one of these. 9, 10 against 5.
Okay,
All right, fine. Gosh, there
just
you
like
go. Reveal. Ah, it's the emissary from Yuggis.
he's here.
Huh. Sadly, I think I'm gonna try to kill him if that's okay.
Please do immediately.
I'm going to swing at him with a power enhancement. I'm going to spend 1 and play practice makes perfect. I only have 1 practice skill. It's stunning blow. And then I do 2. If he's in the shadows, I could do 3 damage to him, but I think I'll save my vicious. No, actually, I'll recycle it if I do that. So I'm gonna commit a vicious blow so that I get it back. Testing a what is it? 6,
8,
7, 8 against a 3.
9, 10.
Ooh, I heal the damage for myself, which means I get on the mend back in my hand.
You don't want to heal it
And
from this guy?
I can't. Oh, an ally asset. Okay, so he has an ally asset. Okay, I'll heal it from him. I still get on the mend on
Yeah,
him.
I put the damage back, so you're fine.
Wait, I was at 1, not 2, wasn't I? I went
Did
down to
you?
0.
Did
I
you?
don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's 2.
I
Who
think you're
cares? I
fine.
heal it fast. He takes 3 damage, and then he's evaded. I have no more action, so I'll kill
Okay.
him next turn. Your turn.
Thank you. I will now that wait, is it?
It won't.
It's only if he's in the shadows that happens.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
thank you. Thank
You can grab.
goodness. So I can start grabbing some clues. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend $2 to play Quick Study.
Okay.
Then I'm going to quickly study this man. To drop a clue at this location.
You want to drop both clues? Because that's a pretty good idea.
Uh, sure, why not? We'll drop 2 clues. And then I'm gonna actually not investigate. I'm gonna use the research notes.
8 against 0.
It's 12 against 0. Or no?
Oh, you're right.
11 against
11
0.
against 0. 8 against 0. Would you like to spend 5 evidence?
I will spend 5 evidence.
There you go.
I get an evidence. On that.
And from
I
this
get an evidence. Anything else I get? Any other evidence stuff? No. Okay. Like,
these are both exhausted.
Correct. I think I'm gonna pop down here for a second.
Sure. So you're in here.
While at this location, treat the text box of each weapon asset you control as if it were blank.
Oof, that's a place I don't want to fight enemies. But unfortunately, one will spawn there, yeah.
Yeah. How big is he? He's scary a little.
You could bring him over to me.
Hold on. I just want to check something. Okay, never mind. Yeah, but before I do that, I'm gonna investigate this location, I think. For 5v2.
Okay.
-3 success.
Yep. So you get a clue.
And then I'll do another 5v2.
Okay. Success. Would you like to reveal one?
I kind of just want to get the clue off of here.
Sure.
I can reveal him next turn, right?
Yeah, bring him over, please, because then I can't use my pickaxe on.
I'll reveal one. It was him.
It's him. So that decoy goes away, and he jumps on you.
Dun dun dun.
Okay.
Punches
enemy
me for
phase.
a
You
horror?
take a horror, and he gets another doom
I'll.
or clue.
Oh, no, I won't kill him. Sure.
Okay. Upkeep.
I take another
13 vision
horror.
is on me. And then 1 of 4 doom encounters me. Cost if there's no cultist enemy in play, take a damage and gain surge. Otherwise, it's her. AJ's there. Find the cultist enemy nearest to you. Place a doom. Test boots. If you fail, take 2 damage. So place a and then
They are at 12 of 16.
the enemy's evade value. Let me think here. I have no reason in order to. If I take the damage, it goes on my wounded bystander. Annoyingly,
One of it does, right?
only
then-
one of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
not all.
one would go on that, one would go on Jessica. Which sounds fine.
Yeah,
Like,
that's fine. Then. I'll save my soul sanctifications. 1 versus 4.
You don't need to
Obvious
save
failure.
it, but
So I take 1 damage on him, 1 on Jessica, and that's gone. Your encounter. Would you like to re-roll that? Carol.
let's see. Place a doom on the cultivator with the highest evade, which is him. I mean, he's already got so much, he needs to die. Take a damage on a horror. Or if the investigators possess more clues than the cults, do we? I don't think we do. We have 10, they have 12.
Mhm.
So then we don't do it a second time. Or if it's Act 3. Is it Act 3? No, it's only Act 2. God, there's 3 acts? Jesus. How many clues? Like, is it 64 clues in the last act? I think we will... we'll just take a damage and a horror. You know what? That's fine. Kill this
Okay.
guy. He's dead. Boop.
And then that's gone.
I think that's
And then
acceptable.
you want to go first and bring that guy over to me and evade him, maybe?
I would rather you kill this and then move here and attack him.
Well, I can't attack him with my axe if I'm in this location, though.
That's right.
That's why I've been asking you for multiple times. Bring him out of here. It's the public bath. You don't bring weapons in a public baths.
Yeah, you do. You bring your runic axe to the public bath. Let's see. I don't have these technically, but I will. So
You very easily will, yeah. Oh, you just need to move and evade him. So you take
I'll
a horror from
move.
that.
I take a horror. I'm in a danger zone for horror, so please heal me from that.
I'll heal you.
Um,
I'm going to
let's-
shift the mirroring blade. You and I both take a direct damage. I'm going to throw away my bandages to prevent the damage on you.
Well, you're not
There you go.
prevent. You're healing it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and then this guy takes a damage, but then I have to use bandages on him for that. I will surgical kit him. Nah, I'll save surgical kit. Okay.
Okay, I will try and evade this guy. Oh no, if I evade him, right? Isn't it he goes back into the thing? That's forced.
Return it to the shadows and take control of them. Oh.
I don't want to do that. So I just will I guess I'm gonna fight him or something. So yeah,
Sure.
I'll fight him instead. I already used an evidence. So he's a 0. That's fine.
2 versus 0. Gotcha.
2v0. I've done it.
You did
He
it.
takes the damage. I will fight him again. I'm gonna keep taking pictures of him.
2v0. Oh, you get
I get an evidence. Sweet. I'll put it on my research notes.
Uh-huh.
He takes another damage. We'll spend an evidence and do 2v0.
Okay. Is this
a s-
success?
Success.
And he's
We'll-
dead.
We'll put a doom on him. He's dead. To make it -1.
Now we're back down to 7 clues.
Oh,
Okay.
on one of those I had to have done quick study. Otherwise, I don't have the actions to do that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I will have done that on one of those.
You want to pick up?
I
all
got
these
too
clues now?
excited. I would like to go back here and pick up this clue that's bothering me.
No, forget it. We have like we
I'm
need
going back
16
here.
clues. And... Really? I mean, like, okay, fine. I think that's just a waste, in my opinion.
Well,
Especially if you draw
your-
an enemy. Which,
your opinion is duly noted.
all right, fine.
Okay,
My
Your
turn.
turn.
Hold on a sec. Am I allowed to shift different keys or only
Wait,
one shift?
wait, hold on.
What?
I did have to put a doom on him on that last one, on account of we lose ties.
Oh,
I
I
think.
forgot about that. Well, you wouldn't have moved out at all then, because if you realize you have to fight him, you would have stayed there.
Oh, that's true.
Because
That
then you
saves me
realize,
2 actions now, and that
okay,
puts
fine.
this clue
And it
here
saves you
instead.
a horror because you didn't take a horror from him. So I
That's
lowered your horror.
also true.
I already lowered it.
We'll have
You're
done that. So I actually have 2 extra actions then that I don't have to spend moving, and those 2 extra actions I will spend. I'm gonna use. I didn't drop both of them. I'm gonna use quick study now. My second one to drop a clue. Put that here and that here, and I'm gonna use this research notes. So 5v0,
8 versus 0.
8 versus 0.
-5. You succeed by 3. Would
That's
you like to
exactly how many I want. I will take all those clues. For my last action, I will investigate this at a 5v0.
Wait, why are you using? Oh, okay, you're lowering it. Never mind.
Yeah, 5v0. I succeed. We'll get
Curiosity is
rid of
gone.
this.
Sure.
There we go.
Okay. Can I shift a different key, by the way?
Yeah, you can only you can shift each of them, but you can only shift each of them like once you shift one, then you can't shift the other. Or
I can
not
only
like
shift.
you can shift each one by
I-
title once per
can't-
round.
I can't shift this key at all because you were never. Oh wait, actually, no. I do shift the key, but the problem is I don't heal the damage on you. Is your on demand in your hand?
Yes, here you go.
Yeah. So I still
That's
shift
fine.
it. I'm going to.
But you've
heal
used
again.
that this turn.
I'm gonna heal the damage from.
Oh,
every
I'm gonna
enemy.
use AJ
Oh, okay.
before you do that.
Which means you just draw that card if you want.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I use Last Blossom. He heals the damage. I already did that. I'm going to swing at him with the Runic Axe. Let's use Power and Glory, maybe? No, just Power. Testing a 6 versus a 3.
Do you want to use any of these?
Nah. Success.
You must
He
have
takes 2
luckies in
damage and dies.
hand.
What's that?
Said you must have some luckies in hand.
I have my entire deck you've drawn out. What do you think?
I think that was the end of your turn.
No, I have. That was one action.
That's the end of your turn.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Go ahead.
I'm going to play. Let me think here. Can't do that. Sorry, I'm trying to figure something out.
Sure.
I'm gonna draw a card and take a horror, and then I'm going to play Soothing Melody in order to heal 2 damage from this wounded bystander, and I'm gonna make it 3 damage with this surgical kit. I draw a card.
I really
on
need some horror healing.
Oh, that's fine. But the thing is, I needed the wounded bystander gone. Plus, I can heal it, but I have these weaknesses out. I need to get rid of them. You'll be fine. Upkeep,
Sure.
and then 4. I'm still good. 2 of 4 doom encounters. Locked door.
That's on
here.
that one. That's fine.
Take a picture of it.
I will. Look at this door. It's locked. They're trying to keep me out, eh? Ancient
Ooh,
Evils. I can't stop that. That
Okay,
just
add
adds
a doom. And
That's
you
surprising.
first, I guess. It doesn't matter.
Sure. I will walk on over. Hey, how's it going?
How's it going?
I will say knowledge is power. I'll test 5 versus 0. I will make it as 5. Oh, I can't make
It's
it
still
any.
a 0.
It's a 0, yeah. I keep forgetting.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. 8 versus 0.
8 versus 0. It's a
So you
0.
succeed by 8.
Yep, I collect all
and It
those.
costs you none. Here you go. You take a picture of the locked door, which you now have. Here you go.
That goes on the camera.
All right, I'm gonna group your
pieces. We have 14.
Mm-hmm. I got 2.
Okay, I did drop a clue. Yes, so
That's yeah.
those are active. I'm gonna walk into the next location.
Wait,
Ground is-
actually, okay, and then you didn't spend an action in order to use knowledge's power. It's fast, and you don't
that's
play an action for it.
that's correct. I moved up and then I
hmm
did book and then I moved to the right.
Would you
Rooftop
like to
access.
test for boots in order to move again?
No,
Okay.
probably not. I wanna get the clues here, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
After an enemy moves to this location, be hunter resolve that keyword again. Oh, okay. That's a really bad place for a central location.
Well,
So
no,
yeah,
because it allows us to move around too if we succeed the boots test.
which is unlikely. It's a
I
very
don't know.
hard. It's pretty hard. I mean, I guess you have those. You can just be like, oh, I have 5 boots, but 5v4 is still a lot like a bad thing.
Oh,
So
hide healed.
yeah, I will investigate or not investigate. I will research notes this place. There's 2 clues on it, so I'll use a quick study to drop a clue on it
Okay.
to get some. I'm gonna use this research notes, the one that has 3 on it.
8 versus 0.
8 versus 0.
All right, here's your 3 clues.
Success. I'll take the 3 clues. Nom nom nom. I'll move to the
had-
next location.
All right, up here, I guess.
Do we want? Yeah. Wait, hold on. That's 16. We have to advance.
No, we don't. We have to be at the east gate first.
What do we?
Uh huh.
If either call or investigations at the location is. Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, we'll go up here.
Not a victory point. We could leave. If you succeed instead of discovering clues, you may play a charm or relic asset from your hand. Reduce its cost by 1 for each point you succeed by to a minimum of 0.
Imagine if you had turned your runic axe into a relic.
Who cares? I already have it.
Sure. I'll move back down.
All right. Hello.
I'm gonna use its ability to test for boots. I'll make that 2 boots.
Oh, don't forget AJ.
I'll AJ. Sure. So it's 3v2, right? Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll do 4v2. We'll do 5v2. That's fine.
Okay. Success. You get to move again. You're at the east gate.
I also get to
Ooh.
get a red card back. I don't have any.
Let me check what this place is. You're at the east gate. It's all right. When you would move out of this location, test 3 boots. If you fail, you must either lose an action or cancel the effects of the move.
Yeah, well, I'm
Which
never
is
leaving
fine.
this location, so it's fine. So we immediately advance, right?
No, we don't. I'm not there yet with the clues.
Oh, you do need those clues.
I want to also throw away 13 vision, so I'm going to spend a turn if that's okay.
I don't think that's okay. You should just rush.
No, we're fine.
I think you're. I don't think you need to care about this because you have so many of these.
Well, this is fine. I mean, like, why can't you let me play?
I am letting you play, but I'm making the argument that hey, we don't need to hang around this location. The more time we spend here, the worse things can get. I have a feeling we're going back to this location because they set it
Alright,
aside,
fine.
and so we should
Alright,
just get out
fine.
of this place before something bad happens.
Sure. Should I go next, or I'm going next anyways?
I think so. I think that's how turns work.
I will walk here for an action. I'm going to test the 4 boots. Testing a 1. I'll discard on the mend. I'm going to smoke my pipe and damage Jessica Hyde.
No.
This
your
is
pipe.
purely so I can get on the mend back. But testing a 3
Wait.
versus a 4.
Your pipe stays
Huh?
out, doesn't it?
Oh, you're right. It just has no charges.
Yeah.
Um.
That kind of sucks.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's fine if I get a crypt chill or anything that makes me throw it away.
Yeah.
Testing a 3 against a 4, 5 against 4, 7 against 4 by getting rid of 2 soul sanctifications.
Do you have
7
any
against 4.
things you
test.
want to ditch from your hand?
Nope. 7 versus 4. -3. I failed ties, so I'm going to play lucky. This is what I was worried about. I should have gotten rid of 13th vision.
You're
I'm going to walk
fine.
over here. And then we
We
advance.
immediately advance. So that was your
We spend the
second to last
clues, do not-
action. Yeah.
No, that was 1 action. What are you talking about? I
Oh, that was
here,
one.
and
Oh,
I
yeah.
walked.
You got the fast thing. I forgot. Okay, so we advance. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, no, that's it. If the investigators reach the clue threshold first, attach the twisted anti-prism key to any investigator at the east gate. What the hell is that?
This thing says the nearest investigator must
Hold
place
on.
it.
Let's look at the good side first. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Draw one of those cards and shuffle the rest back into your deck. It's a draw
That's
card.
nice for
That's
both.
pretty good.
And then
What's
the
the
other
other
side?
side? The nearest investigator must place a doom on an asset they control, an encounter card at their location, or the current agenda. Then, if an investigator shifted this key, flip it to its stable side.
That is
I
horrible if you get the bad side and you draw the weakness.
Yeah, so I think you should have this Tau on account of if you draw the bad card, you have other things you can use, whereas I would have no option but to do that.
I get, yeah.
Because you can always do the direct damage one. Like, and
I
that's
get. You
fine.
want to draw one, but
I do like the draw
Uh,
one, but drawing once, and like, it's drawing one extra card, and then I'm never going to use this thing again.
must place a doom on an asset they control, an encounter card, or the current agenda.
Like,
I guess
I don't
so.
cycle through any of my cards. Like, the only thing, the only doom you could really place on it, on one of your assets that you don't care about is like a Schnoffners.
Schnoff. Well, for you, I mean, for you, you don't. You keep everything.
That's
But for me-
even well, no, because once Schnoffners is gone, it goes away. But that's
Yeah,
even
well,
better.
You keep everything.
That's even better for you for this one, because in your opening turn you get a Schaffner's, right? You use this to draw an extra card,
Oh my God, you're right.
which you want,
Holy
and then
Jesus.
well, you can't use it the first. You would keep like $1 on Schaffner's, and then the next turn you place a Doom on Schaffner's, spend the $1, and then this goes like this is back.
Okay, I'll take it.
I think
Thank you
that's
very much for
that's for you.
your kindness.
Yes.
And then what is the thing?
So attach it. If the cult reached the clue threshold first, which they didn't, reveal each concealed mini card in play. There's none. Move that enemy to that location. Remove each concealed mini card from the game. Put the locations from Act 1 that were previously set aside back into play with Hagia Sophia to the left of the entrance to the Grand Bazaar. Wait.
Hagia Sophia is the right location. It is. So therefore, shift this over all to the right. Woo! And then we basically put these in play. Like here-ish. Could you switch it a bit? Yeah. And then
here, just put it up.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me think. We can move this down because the up and downiness doesn't really matter because it's a network. So we can do this, and then we can do this, and this, and this, and this.
Which one's the entrance?
This
The top one?
The entrance stayed. I think
no,
so.
you messed up something there. That doesn't look right. It did
Uh,
not take 3 actions in order to reach there.
So this way. So then we can do this, and this goes here. Oh no! It was right the way it was. So this is.
But the
here,
entrance is above,
and
not the middle. Okay. You said it was up. You said it
it's
was
this.
in the middle.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's this one.
Okay. That looks very weird, but sure. Why don't we just,
Very weird, but it's true.
Yeah. I think we'll just hold on a sec. This and then it was connected to the. Let's just squish them together. It's fine to squish it a bit.
No,
because we're probably not going back to these areas. So this is just for consistency's sake. And then this was connected to this one on the right. This is the middle one. And then
I had it perfect.
I'm sorry, but it's fine. And then this is at the very end. This is the exit. And then keep it squished like that for a bit. I'm gonna move these a little bit closer together.
We're here.
Actually,
Okay, I'm gonna pause this while we do this one. And like magic, it's fixed. There we go. What else? What else do we do?
Put the location left.
Put Galata docks into play. Did you do that?
Where's it connected to?
Hold
It's
on. Put the locations from Act 1 and the side, how you left. Those 2 locations are connected to one another for the rest of the scenario, and then put it into play. It comes into play. It's attached to green and the other one. This one, right?
Only that one? Okay.
This one? I don't see a green thing.
Yeah, I don't see green.
Do you see a green one? I don't see a green one.
No, so it's off on its own.
Okay. If the cult reached the clue threshold first, they didn't. So we'll just not read that. Each investigator and cultist enemy loses each of their clues. So all the clues is gone, right?
Okay.
Except for the ones on the unveiling the story card. Oh
Oh,
no, we removed those 2 as well.
Advance the act and agenda to the chase. It is both the current act and the current agenda. Okay, so we're running out with this thing now. And this is flipped over.
Is this the? Where's the chase?
Look at this.
Is that in here?
Oh,
the
it is.
chase.
Yeah, so that's gone.
Hey, it's the thing from the box.
Oh my God! Get this thing out of here!
Ah.
If an investigator With the twisted anti-prism, you may proceed to resolution 1. Don't let them get away with the key.
If an
That's really
enemy
funny.
is at the docks, proceed to... Okay.
And now we also have this thing in play called the unsealing. Each non-weakness enemy gains Hunter. They prey on the investigator with the twisted anti-prism. Hey, that's me. If the twisted anti-prism is attached to that enemy, it instead gets patrol Galata dock. So we have to head to the Galata. Okay. When one or more doom would be placed on an enemy, it instead moves and attacks as if it was the enemy phase without exhausting. Okay. So doom makes them move and attack.
We only
After a
have
non
3 turns to get out?
No.
Because the agenda is 3.
Oh, is that the agenda? That can't be right. Well, is there a backside to this?
Yeah.
Oh, it does. There is a back. Oh, never mind then. We flip. Okay. I didn't realize that. Okay. After a non-weakness enemy attacks the investigator with the anti-twisted prism, attach it to the enemy unstable side face up. Then the enemy shifts it, which means it takes a doom. Oh. After you evade or defeat an enemy with the twisted anti-prism, take control of the twisted anti-prism, attaching it to your investigator. So they're gonna be, oh my god, they're gonna be taking it from me, and I'm gonna be fighting them, and then, oh my god, okay,
Yeah, or we're just going to run out real fast.
that too.
Like, we've cleared the way. Like, whoosh.
All
Okay,
right.
so
I
that
have
was...
two.
You have 2 actions left, so I guess just start running. Like...
I'm going to shift the last blossom, heal the damage and horror from both of us. So heal the damage and horror.
Okay.
Oh, here you go. And then this is still stable. If an enemy, hold on, let's see here. If a non-weakness enemy attacks me, then attach it to that enemy, unstable side face up,
Yeah.
and then it shifts it, which means it gets a doom as well, which means they run away with it. Or they attack me, whatever it is.
Yeah, they no longer get concealed also, so because that agenda's gone.
Okay. Which means I'm going to shift this right now because
You might
they're
as well.
going to very likely take it. So look at the top 3 and then draw one of those cards, shuffle the rest back in. 1, 2, 3. I will take... Do you need Schaffner still?
No.
I'll take these bandages.
I don't need anything. I'm literally just gonna run to this location and get the last clue and then be done. So like, you should just run for
Start
the
running
exit.
as well?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like-
you do have... Yeah, I'll spend 2 actions to walk over here. Oh, wait. When I walk out of here, when you would move out, test 3 boots. If you fail, you must either lose an action or cancel the effect of the move. So as I attempt to walk out, I'm going to do a test of 1 versus 3.
Soul sanctification. Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna
in this
commit
area then?
on the
I'm
mend.
gonna commit. Should I commit on the mend as well? Oh,
You
I
can't.
can't.
Only
I
do a
can't.
test. Yeah.
I can do analysis. I don't have any clues to drop now though. That's fine. Go ahead. Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. Committing on the man, testing a 3 versus a 3. I'm going to use 2 charges of soul sanctification. 7 versus 3. Success. I'm out. And then I'll walk over here for my next action. My turn is over. Upkeep for both of us.
Yep.
Jessica Hyde heals 1. I get on the men back in my hand. I'm going to throw away Schaffner's catalog. And Doom, 1 of 3 in counters.
Yep.
Ooh, they don't have concealed anymore, right?
Nope. He's just in front of you. He's on you now.
Okay.
Don't let him
Then
attack you.
Hunter, yeah. Attacks the invest. Okay. Your encounter.
My encounter. I take 2 damage. I have to. I have no clues.
After you were walking around with 14.
Yeah.
And that's the time you drew. That's funny. I will go first if that's okay.
Should you? If I go first, I can possibly just get that guy off you. I don't actually know that I'll be able to get to here to get the clue. And
No,
you have
at the
to...
end of the enemy phase, if he's ready, he gets a doom, which means he gets to move twice. I think I should just try to kill him. I could possibly kill him
if he's ready. If I evade him, he won't be ready.
No,
Like
no, just
that's
focus
what
on running.
that's what I'm saying. Like you can 1, 2. Oh, you didn't do a boots test here.
Oh, you're right.
But
I
it's
already
too
passed
late.
it. It's
Yeah.
too late.
No,
it's fine. I'll go first. I'm
Okay.
gonna try to kill this guy. So I'm gonna swing at him with Runic Axe, Empowered Power, and I'm gonna play Practice Makes Perfect and search the top 9 cards for a practice skill. Vicious Blow. There you are. So I'm swinging at a 5, 6, 7 against a 2. That's good enough. Success. He takes 3 damage and dies. Vicious Blow goes in my hand. I have 2 actions left.
Start running.
1, 2. And then I can literally go to the docks next turn, assuming an enemy doesn't jump on me.
Yeah.
Your turn.
I am going to spend an action to investigate this location, and it'll make sense why in a second.
You get 2.
So I need 2 clues.
Wait, why investigate instead of just do the test and then drop the clue? Oh, because you need to.
Because
pick
I
up the
need
clue.
I need to pick up the clues.
7 versus 1.
I'll do it on the men. So
Why? I mean, you're already a 7.
Fine, 7 versus 1.
You're good.
Success. I
Here's
get
your
2
2
clues. Newspaper.
Now I can drop them.
Now I'll try to leave this location. I'm
Test the 3 versus a 3.
gonna drop a little clue on this location to make it a 6v3. I'm gonna commit it on the men to make it a 8v3.
Okay.
-5. So that's a success barely.
Okay. So you get out. Would you like to do the test here? To move for free?
Hold on, my press passes have activated. Sure. I will use a clue. I'll use this one. To make it a 3v2, I will do a Eureka and an analysis to make it a 3 or 5v2.
Success.
Success.
You get to move for free. I'll move you over. Whoopsie. Okay. You have 3 actions left.
I look at the top 3 of my deck. I will pick a source, I guess. It's fine. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Just put these back in there, and then shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I use this to look at this. I'll put that in there. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we'll move. We'll move. We'll move.
Okay. Upkeep.
I think so, yes.
4, 4,
No!
1.
My film!
You're totally fine!
Somehow my
I was like,
ruined
is it
film
bad?
ruined my notes.
I'm gonna throw away my bone saw, and then actually I'll throw away my bandages instead. I don't think I'm gonna have a chance to put those down. 2 of 3 doom
Your encounter?
encounters. An accolade is on me.
He spawns at an empty location.
Oh, you're right. Put him back here then.
Just in case we need to deal with him, let's put him here.
Why would we need to deal with him? I can't. Oh, I guess I could run to you.
You just
instead.
run
Hold
that
on.
way. Like it's the same.
Wait. Why would we need to deal with him though? He's chasing after me.
It doesn't matter because you're gonna leave this turn.
Well, that's why I just want to make sure that if you draw an enemy that spawns on you, just put him here. Like
If I draw an enemy that spawns on me, that's fine. I investigate and then you run past me.
that's true, but put him here. Why would we need to deal with him?
Just let me. Fine. It's your thing. You put it. I get my encounter.
Hold on, wait. When a doom would be placed on an enemy, it instead moves and attacks as if it was the enemy phase without exhausting. So he moves over when
Oh,
when he
instead.
gets the doom.
So he doesn't get a doom.
Oh, they don't get doom? Okay.
It's instead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good thing you read that because I didn't know that was a thing. Sure. I'll place a doom on this guy. Oh wait, this thing true. After an enemy moves to this location via hunter or patrol, resolve that
so
again.
he goes again. So he's over here now.
he's
Wow.
dead.
He almost.
He sure
took
did.
the fucking-
He sure did gain a lot of ground really fast.
Yeah, he would have taken the key and then started running.
Well,
and would've
I
panicked.
didn't know he had that ability. Okay. I'm gonna go first.
Yes.
I'm going to investigate this location, and by investigate I mean I'm gonna do 5v0. I've done it.
You did it.
I get the clue.
There you go.
I'm gonna move to the docks. 1, 2.
Wait, you can only enter Galata docks from Galata. That's here.
Yeah.
As an additional cost for you to do so, you must discard any combination of cards from your hand or assets from your play area with at least 3 matching skill icons. Okay.
Okay.
Why do I have it on the map?
It's 3 cards.
Yeah, I should have bandages in my hand. You need to discard cards or
Done.
play area that have 3 icons.
Oh, just 3
Matching skill
icons.
icons.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So, hold on. That and the newspaper.
Cool. And you're here. Flip it over. Oh, we should read the thing. The
There's a lot
Galata
of
Bridge spans over the Golden Horn, separating the piers from the rest of the city.
okay.
You you can only. It's the same thing.
Same
There's
thing.
clues here, or victory point.
I did not. Did I drop a clue this turn?
You did not, because you didn't use quick study.
Do I have anything that can do a quick test for me?
No, I don't think so.
Quick test.
I'm gonna kill this
test,
acolyte and wait a turn for you.
Quick test. Well, no, we can't wait a turn because it advances next turn.
Well, it'll flip over and then do something else, I assume, where enemies will probably hit me.
I think we should just leave.
Nah, it's a victory point. I need that victory point.
What if what if it ends the scenario though? Like,
I'll take that risk. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Our objective is to leave. We want to see. We want to see what happens, anyways.
I don't want to see what happens. I want to leave.
We're fine. I'm gonna walk over here and glory this guy. Glory swing. I want to leave.
But now you can't even get to because
No,
you're
I can
here,
walk back after this.
right?
I swing at him. I'm swinging at a 6 versus a 3. I'll commit on the mend. I also smoke in order to get a charge and
I'm gonna be so
damage
upset
Jessica.
now.
He's dead. And then on the mend goes back in my hand at the end of the turn, so I'm just gonna do that now. And then for my last action, I'll walk over here 1 action.
Yeah,
All right, your turn.
remember in the chase scene where the guy being chased turns around and murders somebody when he could have gotten away instead? That was great.
Upkeep for both of us.
Okay.
At a crossroads. I'm going to take a
Oh
bonus
no, a
action right now.
paradimensional understanding.
Well, I'm taking a bonus action right now. I'm gonna walk over here for 1 action for free, and then discard 1 random from my hand. Whee!
This one.
Oh no, not my. Okay, it's in outside of my area.
Literally
We
the best
advance
one.
the reset. Flip. In
Yep.
in the dark light of an alien moon, your enemies work tirelessly to escape with the talisman in their possession. Each enemy in play moves and attacks as if it was the enemy phase. If there are fewer enemies in play than the number of investigators, in player order, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a cultist enemy is discarded. Draw it. Repeat this until there are enemies in play equal to the number of investigators. Flip this card back over. Okay. So I want to know, I draw a Wizard of the Order. I'm going to put him as far away from me as possible.
Wait, do they lose their spawn things or anything like that? No. Right? I'm just
No.
checking. No. Okay.
Yeah, nothing that. They will move a bit
I
faster.
draw this guy.
Oh, so he's on you. He's stabbing you.
That sucks.
Well, not yet. The Mythos face does that. Then we draw, and then this guy will move when he gets doomed. So mind counter. We can only reveal 1.
I'm taking
wanna
a
take a
picture. Taking a picture of that.
Your encounter.
Did it do anything else? No.
It doesn't do anything but that. False lead.
Okay. That's not okay.
Well, you can try to beat it with quick study and spend an evidence too. In order
You know what? You're right, Tao. I'm going to spend this to try and beat it.
Okay. Testing a
put
8 versus a
those-
4.
There, and then I'll do it even better.
Okay, 11 versus a 4.
Okay.
Even if you fail,
Now
you
if I
don't
fa-
try.
I don't know how this works because it says if I have no clues against Surge, but I didn't have
No, you're already
clues at
past
the
that
time.
point, but then-
Like,
You're doing the test right now.
right?
You're
It's
past that
so
sentence.
stupid.
You're fine. Unless
It's
you
minus
want
5.
this-
I'll fail. Yeah.
No, you don't. I mean, you still succeed. It's fine.
No, I
Because you're
don't.
testing an 11 versus a 4, so you're still
Oh,
at
okay.
6. Yeah.
I succeeded. I don't lose any of my clues. Thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
I go first.
Sure. I'm literally spending 2 actions to walk. Oh, this guy moves over 1 because he has a doom, and then he moves over again because of that. Bizarre.
Yeah, and then he. No, they usually them at the upkeep. Okay.
Mhm.
That's correct.
You can go first.
Yeah, I'll go first. I will do this test.
Sure.
So
He
I
swings
have
at you for
no.
1 more.
I'll take a horror. I have no clues, so I've got +2 to my. Or no, it's only while I'm investigating.
Yeah, you're not investigating.
I'm not
5 versus
investigating.
0.
5v0. We'll do 7v0.
Okay.
7v0 go.
5v0. You succeed. You get 4 clues. Here you go.
I'll get 4 clues.
Remember when the hero stops to kill an enemy as they're running out of the temple? You have 4 actions left. Are you just gonna skip your turn, or are you gonna futilely? No, don't actually waste action, because you could drop a clue if you draw the tablet, of which there are 4. Although you can punch him twice, I guess.
I can
but
punch
then
him.
you don't have to-
Hold on. I get this for free
Oh yeah.
because I got some clues during the eclipse. So yeah, I'll punch him 2v0.
Okay.
I got an evidence. I'll punch him 2v0.
Okay.
Success.
Okay.
I'll punch him 2v0.
Okay.
He's
He
dead.
did. Oh, this is gone. You have 1 action left.
I will get $1.
Sounds great.
I definitely don't want to draw a card in case it's curiosity.
Walk.
We did it. Okay.
This is one of our most lucrative things yet. Okay.
So get this
Resolution
get
one.
this thing out of here. Resolution 1, page 25.
Page 25.
Boop.
Here we go. I see it here.
Oh, okay. It's very small. Wait, hold on. Was there anything? If no resolution was reached, okay. Once you and AJ are safely out of the city, you seal the talisman back in its case, speaking the proper words to contain its power. As you do, the uncanny eclipse looming over the city comes to a swift end. Check the campaign log. If the cell refused the offer, resolution 2. If we're working with her or trying to deceive her, resolution 3. Resolution 3. AJ breathes an unsure sigh. Worry still etched in her expression.
Wait, hold on. I missed. There we go. Well, in any case, they saw me. I should probably leave Istanbul for a short while. I'll have to put in a leave of absence at the museum. In the meantime,
She turns to face you, eyebrows raised.
as for our agreement,
We
we are working with her. We're not deceiving her.
resolution
I
4.
was- You were like, should have fucking taken it. I mean, I would have loved having this in the beginning of the game to work with my geared up, but
You hand over the talisman, trusting that AJ will keep it safe in her possession, as promised. She breathes a sigh of relief as she stores it safely in her side pack.
thank you for trusting me.
She says.
I'll keep it on my person at all times.
You take a moment to look out at over the sea and appreciate the beauty in the gentle waves, glimmering with the reflection of the now shining sun. Finally, you ask AJ where she will go now that her position in Istanbul is compromised.
There is a place where the coterie meets in secret to go over important happenings. We do not consort often, but I believe these events warrant a caucus. I have to call the rest to assemble.
She sneaks a furtive glance in your direction.
Perhaps when that time comes, we will meet again.
As you leave Istanbul behind, you allow yourself a bit of hope. Each investigator earns experience equal to victory X of the victory display.
SA trusts the cell, and then we also have to... AJ, sorry.
Yep, AJ is the bearer of the twisted anti-prism.
Let me write that down. What's her last name?
AJ Sahim.
Sahim.
And then we mark 3 time in the time log. We have 3 time until the last thing. Day 30 is Psy. Okay, oh, so we hit Psy as well.
Let's flip over to page. Is there anything else we read here? Nope. Well, you may embark. 69.
Psy. This one.
As you return to your hotel, the concierge waves you down and hands you a telegram.
Trail picked up hot on her heels. Stop. Meet in Hong Kong. May require aid. Stop. Parasol is key. Stop.
This is Flint. Okay, this must be from Inspector Flint. He should really learn to, talk in lowercase.
Yeah, right?
Perhaps you should travel to Hong Kong and learn more if you can spare the time. Can we spare the time?
No, we cannot.
We are now allowed to visit Hong Kong in the spot right.
50S.
Okay, that's one. Is that?
It's not even a thing.
Oh, that's not even a snarl. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay.
50S.
And okay. What were we reading before? I guess we're done here.
We're
How
done.
much time do we have left? We have 3 days. Where are we?
Here.
We can visit Moscow. Wait, is Moscow a scenario? 26. It's not. 1, 2, and then.
I think
but then we have to go straight.
I think we go straight to Tunguska.
Well, yeah, because if Moscow uses even a single day, we're gonna hit the limit. So we have to go to Kabul and then
Yeah.
Tunguska. Okay.
I mean, we can go to Moscow and then Tunguska. We just can't stop at Moscow.
It's a shame I couldn't get to keep this twisted anti-prison, but well.
Yeah, that would have been a cool combo.
God.
The way
We do get one bonus experience as well from when we visited.
I don't remember
I
you
don't
playing this.
Well, I put it in play because we did something, I think, in Tokyo or maybe from visiting Shanghai. But we definitely got one bonus experience. I put this in display.
Oh,
to
it was
remind us
at
of
the
that.
setup actually.
Yeah, was it the setup we got one bonus experience?
I think so. What
Oh,
was this
okay.
one? This one was 20.
Then did we get anything from Tokyo?
No, we got. He told us to do stuff, and then we left.
No, Shanghai.
Here,
is
we
what
got
it-
we got a bonus experience here.
Oh, okay. That's why I put it down.
Yeah.
What did Oh, in Tokyo we got to remove the -4. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we finished here, so I think the next scenario will be our last. But let's count up the experience we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Definitely the most lucrative one we've had so far. So upgrade with 8. Plus a bonus one for me because I played Refine, so I'm gonna mark that down. I don't think we're gonna.
I did
use
not
another...
get my Eye of Ravens, but my Eye of Ravens is done, so it's fine. I also didn't play my Raven Quill, not my Eye of Ravens.
Although your Eye of Ravens can technically reduce the
my
cost
Raven's
of
Quill.
Raven's Quill. I mean, it can reduce the cost of to upgrade something by 1 XP, but I don't think you have any tomes that are upgradable.
Well, newspaper research notes. Well, the only thing I have is research notes for it. It only works on research notes because I don't have enough juice to do the other thing. So
okay,
that's fine.
Let me mark
it's
down.
just honestly, I'm wondering if I shouldn't have just stuck with a second Arcane Enlightenment and then not bothered with Raven Quill.
Honestly, yeah. I mean,
because Raven Quill's more expensive than Arcane Enlightenment.
It is. Plus, you don't get to hold as many cards.
I guess Arcane Enlightenment takes up a spell slot, but I don't use the spells. I don't know. It's weird.
How much
It's
experience did we
weird.
get? 9 or 8? It was 8. Okay.
It was 8.
So
you got 1 extra from Refine, but that doesn't count.
It sort of does, but I'll mark it now. Okay.
Yeah. So that's everything.
Now,
that's the end of the video.
So we can't end the video the same way we started this video. Just hi followed by 5 seconds of silence. All right, end the video. Bye, and then just end the video immediately after 5 seconds of pausing.
It'd be great. No, we got to say the things that we say at the end of the video.
Make sure you.
If you,
I'll just. You know what?
Hey,
make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Just make me a.
It helps the algorithm.
Make me a pancake and put that pancake in the comment section.
Sure. You know what?
I'll eat it.
You know what? I'm going to give. We have words of wisdom. I'm going to give a good words of wisdom, like an actually good one, because you keep giving awful ones. Okay.
Okay. Fine.
My words of wisdom is, the grass isn't greener on the other side. It is green where you water it. So make sure you. So think a bit on that and focus on what you think you want to improve. You know, what are your words of wisdom, Phlip?
Well, I couldn't pick just one, so I have three today.
Oh,
I've got So my words of wisdom are: the early bird raises the child, the squeaky wheel gets the worm, and the village gets the grease. Bye.
Think on that, people. Bye.